Intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. The road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the fourth departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a witch hammer.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your ass. The fucking link is in the chat. That should be.
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen. Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
She always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
Better than never. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, better do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. So, he's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit. How do I get my hands on your stuff? Because I need something to clean these titty broads. My job is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come on. I mean, bring it. Bring your asses. Gee, don't get Queen B and her 550, 600 servants. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely. Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen B's panel. I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen B's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen B is like the god of YouTube.
Queen B Escobar, bro. Like,
she's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly. Beefing with the Queen B because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady, Queen B, with the lip ring, is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB can hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would fuck her up and drag her from here to China. Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's a fucking old lying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed!
Oh my god, exposed!
Oh my god, bitch. Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit chronicles with Shady. You better fucking shut your mouth with that. Girl, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your emails. What the hell is wrong with people?
Right?
Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
Motherfucker killing the vibe, bitch. Take your ass to bed. Boston, no, I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Good, babe.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away. See you guys.
Pumpkin. I love you too.
Alright. I despise you, Boston.
Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got trigger today. I trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause. I'm just trying to be a better person. I know it. Let's see here. God damn it, Duke. You hear him?
Yes, your dog is.
Damn it, Duke.
Girl, this tea is piping.
It's living. These motherfuckers hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy too? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the type of person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, me too.
Ellie's a thug.
Right.
You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I was not. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. Alright, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Shh, don't tell everybody. We're gonna have us a secret little late night shenanigans over here. Don't tell everybody, okay? And this is gonna be our little talk shit session over here, okay? How y'all doing on this Friday night? It's Friday! I think the link should be pinned. Okay. The link is pinned. What y'all doing? Don't, it's a secret. We're going to keep us a secret. Keep it a secret. Don't tell nobody. I'm going to hang out over here for a little bit. What you doing, Sapphire Jules? In Bloom. How are you, baby? I hope things got cleared up a little bit. They be blocking people. Yeah. They'll block somebody quick as fuck. Good Lord. Uh-oh, Super Creaker. What? Talking about Ryan's up being such a bitch. What's going on? I know. Look, I've seen some of his videos. Hold on. What's Ryan? Look, he said he's doing a throwback to Kylie Rodney again. Like, he's like, oh, it's okay. I ain't been sued enough yet. Let me try again for the second round. I'm like, damn, dude. Really? What's up, Ellie B? What you up to? Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
what happened?
baby.
I just like fell off and fell back on. What happened?
That's like your phone does that. It's like if your phone doesn't do that, I know it ain't you.
Really? Who knew? I know like Cappy does weird stuff like that sometimes.
Hers does it all the time. It just pops out on its own.
California thing, I guess.
It must be. I don't know. It's like this. I don't know what the hell it is.
A glitch.
Girl, there's all kinds of shit going on. What the hell is going on?
I know. There's an eclipse. I think like Mercury's gonna go retrograde. There's
Holy
like a lot.
Fuck. Get ready for the craziness.
Mercury's going to Gatorade again. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, Mercury and Gatorade. Look out.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, solar flares. I know what scissors. There's like these solar flares.
Halloween baby gifted 10 memberships. Already starting this night off. She said, I'm popping this night off with the memberships, Diddy. Thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships, love. And Happy Life gifted a membership as well. If you guys got one, please make sure you tell those ladies thank you. It's really sweet of you girls. The earth is tilting. Look the fuck out.
Uh-oh.
When the earth is tilting, there's damage going. What's up, voices?
Girl. Hi,
We out of balance today. There's all kinds of shit going on in retro.
Fucking Upchurch is losing his shit.
Yeah, I know. That's
he surely is.
Yes, he is.
Oh my God. What
Right?
the actual, dude.
Talk about leaning in.
Yeah,
falling
no
over.
shit. Southern Mimi said the whole damn universe is going buck wild. I know. What the hell? Katie K, it's a party with just us. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah. Be quiet.
Keep it just
Voices found us.
We don't want anybody else to know. Just our party over here, y'all. So our little party. Don't tell nobody. Did you guys see Molly went live on her Go Harder channel and went off on BHP today? I was like, oh shit, trouble in paradise. Because I put it on YouTube as a need to know basis. You think I give a shit about this channel? I'm like, oh God, trouble in paradise. Uh-oh.
Big trouble.
Look, Pecan Pie said, guess who is ready for all the hostile creek squatters tonight? Guess who's ready to smack him with a wrench? Yeah, he's going. I mean, I think he's just lost his fucking ever loving shit again. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he just said that that Kylie Rodney wasn't real.
I think no. Look, I think he's trolling us. He's got to be trolling us at this point. Seriously.
Again.
Well, he's got another album getting ready to drop.
Right.
Well, come on now. That should explain it all then.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid about the damage that he's going to do in what he's insinuating. I mean, he's trying to say that law enforcement agencies aren't even actual agencies, because it doesn't show them on Google Earth. One would think that he would realize that those aren't maybe up to date, live images of current locations.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, do you guys want to watch Molly's fucking rant first, or do you guys want to do the Ryan Upchurch shit first? Because we're watching both.
Let's get Go Harder out of the way first.
You want to do that? Okay. We got her. Oh, what's up, man? What's happening? Hold on. Let me get my screen up in case you want to, you know what I'm saying? What's up, dude? What's happening, man?
How you doing?
How you doing, man? I heard you had a rough time the other night on Morbids, man.
Are you Chicken Guy?
No, this is
call me chicken. I don't understand that. I want to know about that.
Somebody came up here. What's your name? Say, or what's up? Well, it wasn't even your name. Hold on, don't catch me lying here. It was
it was sounded like you.
Yeah, it sounded like you, but it was under a different name. And he kept telling about this chicken story, and so we thought it was you with the chicken story.
Okay,
he said he raised chickens and all kinds of shit.
A little bit of sense, but I like chicken, but man, I'm not chicken big. I mean, damn.
You don't raise chickens though.
No, I don't. I would like to, but I live in a where I live. I can't allow.
Well, I think we just had somebody trolling us, maybe, or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. It sounded like you though. We thought it was a chicken guy, so we were like, "Oh my god, Andrew's the chicken guy."
Yeah,
that's funny. That's funny, but because I was in the garage when I was talking to you, and I got that membership thing. And I looked at my legs and I'm like, I'm not chicken. I mean, I'm not got no chicken.
I'm not chicken.
I mean, I like chicken, don't get me wrong, but shit, man. So what's up?
Yeah, we thought you was our chicken guy. What happened to you the other night with Morbid? Listen, I want to hear about that. I want to hear what happened to just Morbid out the other night. What the fuck happened? I thought you guys were already long past that.
When I got up, no, he kept on. Well, it was kind of weird because some other people's channels were mentioning my name. This is okay. I don't care. But it was his words, and I got really pissed. So I went up on his channel. I was like, "Stop calling me out," because I mean, honestly, we, like I said, we broke up, right? And I don't care for him. I don't. And it was like, I guess aggravated a little bit. And I had a couple.
Right, because I mean, you guys had been friends before YouTube, or I mean, like off of
No,
YouTube.
no, we were never friends before YouTube. No,
no. But I'm saying, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Off of YouTube. I'm sorry. Were you guys friends off of YouTube? Like, were you friends out? Like, not just on YouTube. You talked outside of YouTube.
A little bit, yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I misspoke. I didn't mean before YouTube. I just meant like outside of YouTube. Sorry. I apologize for that.
Yeah, we talked a little bit. I mean, but no, it was just like, no, I just, it's just, I mean, I don't want to say much more about his shit because it's just nonsense, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I just noticed that when you started going to Tina's and stuff, and things started getting a little crazy, and
Well, Tina, I watched her before, and I've been on her panel before that.
Yeah.
So, but I respect her. I mean, but it was weird when I got brought up with him and saying to meet my friend, which was really ridiculous. But that upset me because she already knew me in the first place. But she didn't know him, obviously. She didn't really know me either. But I mean, I respect her, and I'm not morbid. I'm not morbid, it's so ridiculous. Like, he's off the chain. He keeps on going after everybody that he can make clicks and views and whatnot. But
they said Shipwreck Beck got her channel terminated today. What happened?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
What happened? What did she do? Did she get violated, like the violation of YouTube TOS or something, or what? She violate the rules, or what happened?
I think so, in a way. I think maybe what she said or somebody said, it could be her or somebody else, that's why that happened. I don't know. There's like a lot of people in this big circle, which I don't even know about, to be honest, that have to do with way back in the days, way earlier than me getting on YouTube, put it that way. How about that? So I don't know a lot about this stuff, that some of the stuff that's coming out. I really don't know. I really don't. But it's crazy because my name's being, run around, but that's okay. I mean, I'm here. I defend myself. But it is awkward. It is awkward. I don't know. I mean, YouTube, you already know about that.
Yeah, for sure.
How things get twisted and people say this and meaning something else, and that's not what they meant, and whatever it may be. It is crazy. But lately, I think it's kind of funny is like, to me, that his channel is going down because he keeps on mentioning people that hate his guts, obviously. And like, I don't know, did you watch when he had this guy up on his channel and he plugged a bunch of YouTubers, right? And he mentioned Dolly Vision, and this guy was like, "Oh, I'd like to see her."
Yeah, and you know what's really messed up is somebody just said Dolly Vision said that until he gets an apology, he's not going to finish up and look for that little kid. And I sure as hell hope that's a lie. I would hope Dolly wouldn't do it. I mean, I know he's done some nasty shit, but I would hope he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Especially searching for a little boy. That's fucked up.
Didn't his daughter have like a spider bite or something?
I don't know nothing about his daughter. I don't speak about his daughter up here, please.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Just I would rather not speak on his child. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak on his kids to decide whether or not, but he definitely did say that. Okay, so that's fucked up then.
That was a little odd, but I know.
Yeah, and you know what else though? The Cajun Navy took off too from death threats. They said they're getting death threats. They're leaving. They're not going to search anymore either.
That was clarified tonight on.
Really? Why?
That was clarified tonight on the Pascal show. It's coming from actual locals. It's not coming from YouTubers.
Good. That's good to hear. That's good to know.
Saying that? Okay, because I think a lot of people maybe should point that out. I mean, not, you don't have to, but that's
Well,
wow,
it just
that's
came
weird
out tonight,
because
but
Well, yeah,
Pascal,
because a lot of people think it's coming from when JLR, had did that video on him.
right?
He's got 150,000 subscribers
Yeah.
watching, and that can be, pretty damaging.
Well, Pascal clarified it tonight with the father on.
Yeah, I seen he did it live. There was like 3,000 people in there. Yeah, we had Pascal on over here when he lost.
Yeah, I
his
remember
channel.
that. Yeah, when he lost
I
his
didn't know
channel.
that.
And we promote. Yeah, he lost his channel, and he came on my panel and talked about it, and we tagged YouTube and got his channel back. Yeah,
I remember that. That like Twitter.
Yeah, we blew Twitter up for his fucking thing, his channel, man. I'm glad he got it back though. He deserves it. He does really he's a really
stressful.
So,
yeah, for sure.
what is your thoughts? What is your guys' thoughts about this child missing? 15 years old, artistic, right? Like he just wandered off. I find that very impossible.
Hold on, Big Bird says, hold on, let me correct this real quick. Hold on. Dolly didn't say that. Dolly said he would search, but not with the UCN. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, don't even know what happened with them, but
they were getting.
Okay, go ahead, Andrew. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, honey. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. What do you guys thoughts about this? He's different, right? Okay. But he wanders off without his shoes and a flashlight. I find this really hard to believe because, I mean, they said that they do have video of him eating dinner.
Yeah.
With them, but after
she took him to dinner. Then they went to the bowling alley and all that or whatever. Said they went to the bowling alley and then dinner. Maybe I don't know how it goes. The sequence of events. I don't know, but he went missing in the middle of the night supposedly.
Yeah, that just sounds so strange to me because. Autistic.
You know what though? This case is turning into a shit show, and that's really sad for Sebastian. I really am.
Yes, ma'am.
Disappointed.
Autistic children make a lot of noise, by the way.
Well, yeah, and to be 15, I mean, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's
15. He's gonna be really active.
Yeah,
he's gonna be moving around, making noise. He's not gonna be a quiet one. That's for sure. It just makes me hard to believe the story, and the thing that gets me the most is no shoes. Now I know a lot of autistic children. Okay, they want to have shoes. Okay, they don't like being barefooted. Some autistic children have these pet peeves that they don't like. All right,
right. They have
one thing is shoes.
Sure.
They like shoes. They really like shoes.
Well, sometimes, I mean, not all autistic children like shoes. I mean, there's some that just really hate feeling of them. They don't like ties. I mean, I know there's been issues with socks, the thread on the socks. Some children hate that. And you have to flip the socks inside out. I know there was actually a woman talking about making a sock without the thing in it because it bothers her son so much that he couldn't wear socks for the longest time unless they were flipped inside out.
Well, okay. Well, that's his own groove. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But But see, that's what I don't understand is I'm not accusing this family or these people, but it just makes me feel very impossible. Like he just snuck out. Because when I used to sneak out when I was a young teenager, I didn't make noise, and if my parents heard it, my ass would have been whooped, of course. Right, but like he was like autistic people are not going to be like, I want to sneak out like really quiet,
right?
I don't think that is a rule. I mean, because I know autistic. I got some family members that they're very loud. They move around.
Well, I don't know. There's a reason why they searched the landfill and they had a probable cause warrant for the landfill. They went and got that first. There's a reason why they did that. There's information that the police are not telling us, and there's information that's going on that we don't know. I mean, and it's kind of disappointing that people are just walking wherever and searching wherever and doing, doing whatever. I mean, they need to have some kind of a grid, some kind of a game plan.
Yeah, they should.
So they know what area has been searched and what area hasn't been, et cetera,
Yeah, absolutely. Day one. I mean, I don't care who's out there looking, okay, on these streets, these YouTube, but
yeah,
I mean, do a grid. You're right. Like, do a grid. Everybody watch this area. This has been flagged, done. Let's move on. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. It just seems like the family is nonchalant to me. Like, oh, we got a camper and I get it. They don't like people bugging them. I kind of get that. You got a luxury. You have a camper. So, you're somewhere else. That just kind of irks me in a little way because, like, to me, I would be crying, you know? I mean, if it's my son, my daughter, whatever, I would be crying because I mean, I'd be waiting.
Well, he's been missing for like 33 days or something, 32 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wouldn't be in a camper and just
Again, they
I'd be
left
at my
that
house
way,
waiting for my son or my daughter to come back.
Sir, they left because they were again having death threats against them for their safety.
I understand that, but I mean,
You're Sir and Andrew.
You can get security for well, you can get security for that, right? Maybe, I don't know, but I mean, I understand what you're saying, voices. But I mean, I would be there for my child. You know, no matter what. I don't care what the yelling and all that bullshit.
Dude, nobody's not being there for the child. Did you not watch the latest interview? Like,
no, ma'am, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Don't start mamming and sirring up here. Jesus fuck. Come on.
I always say, ma'am. I'm
come
sorry.
on. We ain't gonna ma'am and fucking sir each other up. Come on now, fuck. It's a Friday.
Oh my God.
What would you rather me said?
I call you ma'am. My bad. My bad. Hey, my lady.
I wasn't gonna call him answer.
My lady. My lady.
Is your name's
Is that better?
Yeah, I wasn't calling him answer.
I'm done. I didn't even
That
see.
is my name.
Answer. I thought it said
I
Andrew.
misspelled my name, Andrew, but it goes to answer. So there you go.
Oh, it like auto corrected to answer, and you just left it.
I'm done.
Oops.
Well, you know how the phone doesn't work for you when you say something, and it came out answer. Yeah, it's Andrew. It's AK-47 answer. Yeah, answering. You guys know
I wasn't
me.
gonna say answer.
I wasn't gonna
You know
say
I've been up
answer.
here quite often a little bit. Y'all cool.
Easy hit in the chat.
Y'all misses. Oh,
I couldn't remember what you said his name was, so I was like, "Excuse me, sir."
I'm like, don't be sirring and mamming each other's in the fucking chats now, Mister. Shit.
I'm sorry, voices.
Crack me up.
Ma'am, no.
What is your name, dude? What are
Andrew.
you?
It's Andrew. It's AK-47 from Morbid's panel. It's Andrew.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. So I
was over there. I'm not
right from before. I'm just saying from before. I'm just laughing. It's just funny.
Formally,
you know what I mean?
Formally.
Can you do some chicken?
I'm on Mel Noodles.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, I wanted to ask you guys, are you guys like hanging out or?
Who, me and Mel Noodle? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty hot.
See, I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, she's quite.
You got the hots for her, huh?
I like her. I really like her. I mean,
hey, that's okay.
Yeah, it's all
right,
good.
Man.
It's all good. It's all right. But it's better than on somebody else's channel I don't like anymore. They keep on talking about shit about me. That's fine. You know, like that's all it has to do anyways, get clicks and views anyway. So
right.
You know, because I mean, we all know he's been going after Glare. I mean, like that's been going on 4 or 5 months now. Damn. Yeah. So
no, baby, you ain't got to show your face. No, you're okay. Big Bird's up here. Andrew, hold on a second, okay? Give me 1 second, all right, honey? You're up here, Big Bird. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Hi.
What's up, baby?
So I talked to you guys when right before or right after Aquila's Kayla Montgomery's parole board hearing, and I don't go up on panels very often, but I know spoken about how I do a lot of advocacy and such, and I just kind of put stuff in the comments that I don't usually put because I just watched the 2-hour interview with Nina Gomez.
When you said his name, I don't plug people like that. I can't stand him. So as soon as you said
I'm sorry.
name, I popped it right out of the chat. So that was me deleting that, not anybody else.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, baby.
So
I just wanted you to know that was me.
Okay, I'm not gonna say I get confused with some of the different channels.
There was
so
the interview with the mom and dad. Is that or the ex-wife?
No, the interview was the stepdad's ex-wife.
That was on the lab, correct? The lab with Josh.
No, it was on a different one.
So so they played the one that the other kid did, right?
Yes. Yep.
So the reason, let me tell you this, I don't like or respect this other kid, and I'll tell you why. He made a fucking rap song about Kylie Rodney when she was dead, and I really have a hard time respecting anybody that can do that.
Okay, so I think from what this was it to me, that's why I watched it, because someone else knows that I lived a very similar situation to what she did. It wasn't the guy that does the rapping and the other true crime.
Oh, okay. You can put it here. You want to pop in the back for me real quick, where you just said you want to see me?
Yeah. I don't know how to send you the link without messing it up, but hold on a minute. I can go in the living room. My daughter is on the couch because she got hurt last night. So, one second. Sorry. I gotta mute. Sorry. I'm gonna send you the exact channel that it was on. I don't know if I can or not. I know I can email it to you, but so it was not. I don't think it was with the. I didn't see any of the songs on this other guy's page. It was a channel I've never even seen before, but it's a similar name to the other person.
Maybe I'm confused. Maybe I have a different. Maybe it's somebody else you're talking about then.
Yeah. So it was terrifying. It made me think and remember a lot of things that I lived through. She talked about domestic violence from Chris. She talked about
this is Chris Proudfoot's ex-wife, right? Is that we're just
name is Nina Gomez. So I sent you the channel name.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly who it is. And yeah, he made a song about Kylie Rodney. It's a rap song. Yeah, I still have it recorded. I'll show you.
Jeez, I'm crow. All right. Well, I don't know if I want to see it, to be honest with you. I don't like that. I don't like.
That's
like
that.
That's
him. Yeah, honey, that's him. And his channel exploded over the Idaho 4 case because he used to have it used to be way smaller. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a problem with why are these people reaching out to ex-wives?
Yeah, that's just going way too fucking far, and they're making a mess out of it. This is like a summer love case. That's awful.
I don't know how they got
the missing.
I don't know how they got in touch with her. Well, yeah, and that's part of the problem.
Well, because I think it's because he said their name on Smileys. I mean, he went into all that information on Smileys. I mean, he made sure to tell him he was married 5 times. He had 4 wives. He had, you know what I'm saying? Like, he told it all. He's the one that did it.
So this guy has a lot of different channels then, huh?
Well, I don't know about a lot of different here.
I'm sorry. So you just intrigued me. So I put the name in, and there's like a whole bunch with the first part of the word. But so I really kind of just wanted to say it's terrifying. And I know Andrew said, what do you guys think? And I have all kinds of feelings because obviously, like, I'm a child advocate in another state in the country on the other side of the state. But I I just told you guys.
No. This is hold on. Where
do you want me to email you the link to the video?
Yeah, no, I got the video. It's got 20,000 views on it right now. Is that what you're saying? That's the one. It's 2 hours long.
Yeah, and so it was 7 hours
that
ago.
Is actually a different, no. That's a different creator. First of all, I'm sorry. It's KCG. You're not blocked. You're in here. That is a different creator. I just went and looked. No, it's not the same one. The one I'm talking about is called T-Rev.
Oh.
T-Rev. You're talking about Trev. You're talking about Trev Time, which he's been involved with the Summer Wells case. He has been like knee deep. in a Summerwell's case for a while now. He hangs out with Prayer Garden. That's who you're talking about. Same kid.
Okay. So the interview was really, it was disturbing. Like, if you have ever lived domestic violence or been in a near death situation because of it, and I mean, I was really near death. My child saved me, and I was pregnant with my other child.
Oh my God. So I'm sure that was horrible.
And it's terrifying. And she speaks of still being in a very heated custody battle with Chris Proudfoot.
Yeah, and he said that he was in a custody battle with his ex-wife. He said that himself. He put all that out.
Yeah. She went into detail about like how they Facebook live her at certain exchanges and some of the incidents where there's like police involvement and corruption. And so Andrew said, what do you think? Right. So after watching that interview, something hit me, because this woman is speaking about the ties that the Proudfoots have to law enforcement, to the sheriffs, to the legal system, to judges. There's actually an attorney that is best friends with his mother, Chris Proudfoot's mother. All these ties, and they're not out there searching for Sebastian. That's my issue with it, and the history.
The only thing I'm going to say about that is you're also listening to an ex-wife.
Well, and I understand that, but I don't think she's going to risk her child. She's literally in the middle of a trial for custody. So, and just because I've been there.
I get it.
Wait a minute. The woman doesn't. Hold on. They said Indy said I found it to be a little fake. The woman doesn't even know the date she was even married.
That's exactly where I was headed with. I think there's some exaggerations to it, and I hope people aren't buying it 100% hook, line, and sinker because of having experiences like you have. Because I believe yours is legitimate, and I believe, in my opinion, from listening to it, hers might have some fabricated or exaggerated points to it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that she's definitely been through trauma.
Yeah, they tap into people who have had this experience, who have had this trauma, and it really hits home for people that have dealt with this before. So it's really hard, you know what I'm saying, to even imagine that they would even be, exaggerating, because you've went through something and you know damn well you wasn't. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
right.
That's what
it concerns me that if she's in the middle of this situation and there aren't, she's saying she's talking to Seth and she has other information and they're, helping. She's offered to help him, whatever. I just don't understand why a mother that's in a custody battle would go on a YouTube channel and share the amount of information. Like, you don't know where I live. You don't know what schools my kids go to. She was putting that information out there. So I do agree with you in part that she did put a lot more out there than was probably necessary. It was very detailed, and it wasn't really about the situation at hand. Like, we need to know why you are concerned for Sebastian, and I don't know if it's because I work, I work as an advocate, so I know how to word things in a different way. But I just have to share that I feel it's very suspect that they're not out there and they left the state. I cannot imagine. We're all parents. Like, I can't even imagine leaving the state. I have an autistic child, and I can tell you she's very much like Sebastian. However, she has some other disabilities. And she's not, the description of the difference of Sebastian between when he's at his dad's house and when he's with his mom. If you know enough about autism or know multiple people with it, so it's not a cookie cutter diagnosis, and children that have been through trauma, which you guys all do, this is your passion, true crime, right? Like, true crime and the whole community. So the trauma that a child goes through can make them present differently. And what Seth said on another interview, and I won't say it, but he was on a live interview tonight, and he said it somewhere else in a chat, that the 2 times 2 visits ago when Sebastian was with him, Sebastian just kept saying, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. And of course, any teenager is going to say that if they feel safe somewhere. But, it, you know, regardless, but there was something more going on. And you can see Seth beating himself up. And the reason I feel like Nina is telling some of the truth is because of what Seth said and what he described to Sebastian. And that's just, I just wanted to share those thoughts. I don't want to monopolize the time. I just want to share those thoughts.
I believe what you're saying because, like, autism is really hard. It's not like one autism is everything. It's all different autisms. When children have autism, it's different levels. It's not always the same. And in other words, like, you know, the shoes and all this stuff, I find it very, very, well, to me, my speculation is the fam or the mother and they had something to do with it. Because why is he missing off the earth? And why didn't the dogs pick him up if he was barefooted? I mean, look, that's the best thing.
He wasn't barefooted. He was in socks. He wasn't barefooted. He was in socks.
Yeah, and that's the best thing a dog can attract you. Your shoes are not. It's your feet, right? Right?
I mean, I think it's anything with their
scent
scent
that you get off your feet. I mean, it's your you know, membranes, is your scent, whatever we want to call it. I'm not going to be scientific there, but they know, the dogs know that. My dog knows where I walk. Okay, they have 10 times the scent than we do, right? Or maybe even more than that. They know better than we do, and that doesn't make any sense. And then what was the noise when supposedly there was a noise, right? And she just like just ignored it, right? What, you climbed out the window? I've heard that. Okay, go out the front door. I've heard that, but and that doesn't make any sense to me. None of this makes any sense to me at all, because I know autism kids. They do not. I mean, there's certain things about them. I mean, they're all different, okay, but they're all like significantly different in their own way, and they do their own thing because that's the way they are.
Right.
Like we all are as human beings, okay. Or we might be a little different, but we're not the same. But they do.
That's who it is, right, Big Bird?
You know, I find this case
on the
so.
screen. That's who you're talking about. Pretty sure that's him.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd never seen him before tonight.
Yeah, that's him.
Sorry,
it's JLR's new best friend.
Socks were released in the original information when it first came out.
Yeah.
Patricia Sell, get to the membership. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. If you guys got it, please tell her thank you.
But I just want.
And we lose DNA on everything every day. Like there's DNA all over everything we touch. So anything that he had access to, a blanket, a pillowcase. I mean, anywhere that if he dropped a piece of hair, if he was sweating, it could DNA can be picked up so easily. Like,
yeah,
you know, unfortunately, we leave it everywhere.
But the dogs dropped. They're like, no. So it must have been a car. I think, I mean, my interpretation, okay, this is just me, myself, and I'm saying that somebody did something with him and did away with him. And that's why there's no trail. All the cameras, I mean, Dolly Vision said there's cameras all up the street. They didn't see a damn thing.
Well, they're obviously not giving that information out then.
No, absolutely. Yeah. And, well, and that's weird, but, you know, I mean, with these criminal laws and perhaps these things, they don't, but until, you know, it comes out. Yeah, that's what, I mean, I got a ringtone. Because some kid threw snowballs at my window. So I got a ringtone. Because he thinks I'm an old fart. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I might be a fart, but who cares?
All right, Andrew, I'm gonna cut you off real quick, Bubba. Okay?
No, it's all right. It's all good. peace. You guys all take care. See you
Well, I
on the
didn't mean
flip
for you to
side.
get down. I'm going to play this real quick, though. This is this lady's interview. You can stay up here with us. I'm just going to cut you off real quick and play
All
some
right,
of it.
that's fine.
I just want to give you a trigger warning, though, okay? Because I'm going to put some.
No, that's all
I'm
right.
going to push
That's
play on.
all
I
right.
just moved it to the middle. Where's a good timestamp to start?
I'll say
Because
it.
this is 2 hours long. We ain't going over the whole thing, but
peace.
This is 2 hours long.
There's not really a good timestamp to start, unfortunately.
Deanology, you're up here. How are you?
Hi guys, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad, thank you.
You going over the Sebastian case?
Well, yeah, I'm interested in it.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of this interview real fast. Can you give me just a minute while I play some of it, or do you want to add something before I start to play it?
Sure, man. Go for it.
Okay.
No, go for it.
I just sent you a timestamp too.
Oh, did you got one back there, baby?
Yeah, I just sent you like a roundabout at the beginning when she's talking about like the initial custody stuff. That
Look,
was pretty
26:62, and then you said 25 minutes. I'm at 25:62, so that's a good place to start.
Yep. That's good.
Okay, and then towards the end here, we got when we get done with this, before this live's over, we got to talk about Susan M. Don't let me forget, voices.
Come home to
Yes,
everything
ma'am.
that I knew. I wanted my mom and my dad, even though I was a grown woman. I needed that. So we all had to get along, tried to for the most part, but it was just an awkward situation. I always felt like we were the outcast. Never felt accepted by the Proudfits or the Bowerslocks. On one occasion, Christopher was cutting my oldest daughter's nails, and she didn't want her nails cut. And Christopher, grabbed a hold of her hand, and she pulled her hand away. And my daughter at the time had braces. He backhand Isabel in the face and busted her whole lip open. I should have left, but I didn't. And I was like, oh my God, like I can't be here. I don't want to be here anymore. So I would come up with every excuse just to come home, but yet, I couldn't come home. So finally we went and we moved into the apartment. And a phone call, like as soon as Christopher was leaving, he settled us in, got a storage unit of what couldn't fit in the apartment. He got everything ready, all right? Him and his family.
This is the girl he said took off, and he packed all of her shit and put it in a storage unit and said, here you go. Here's the keys. Here's the shit for it. Here you go. Yep. Same one. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be messy as fuck. They're in a fucking custody battle. Oh, listen, we went through this custody battle at the beginning. There was a case called Michael Long. It was Michael Long. I'll tell you right now, he was the ex-husband. Oh my fucking God, Lord. He was awful, and he did some terrible things, like said some really nasty things, did some used social media to attack the fuck out of his ex-wife. YouTubers got into it. Yeah, that's the case that brought me to YouTube.
Well, it's almost sounding like what they're attempting to do here.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this sounds like right now, because what the fuck does this have to do with him missing?
That's my whole
This has been shifted now from Sebastian to bullshit in a fucking case between you and Chris, a child custody case that has nothing to do with Sebastian at all.
The biggest points I took from it though was the violence towards her and the connections to law enforcement. Like if they have that many connections, why aren't they out there? You know what I mean? And the other reason is because she details incidents of abuse. You know what I mean, to the children. So that to me, that's
well, and I'm not
concerning.
saying
You
she
know.
didn't experience these things. I mean, maybe she did.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I have no idea one way or another. What I'm not saying she's lying. I don't know. You know, but I just feel like we're deviating from his case onto now their custody case and shit that's went on between them years ago. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I just wrote in the chat. Finding Sebastian's #1. Everyone needs to realize that and focus on that.
And it's alleged violence. It's her word versus his.
Right. So we don't know. I mean, we really have no idea who to believe at this point.
And this is
I mean, he found it all out himself. So I mean, he should have known that this was going to happen when he started talking about it on the fucking live stream. You know.
Right.
I mean, I just have a big problem with this because this doesn't pertain to finding Sebastian.
No, it's just going to bring more bullshit, more accusations, and more speculation to YouTube.
I agree, and shame on the person that went and did this interview, because a lot of this stuff could have been edited out because it was all a pre-record. So, not a good move.
Yeah, I'll have to watch this and go over it because there's probably a whole lot of stuff in here that I definitely missed, didn't need to watch. There's probably a whole lot of shit in there that I don't know nothing about, and I need to watch before I give more of an opinion on it, you know?
Mm-hmm. I haven't been doing any of this, like the YouTube true crime type stuff until Harmony was released as being missing to the public. And then that's when I got really involved because, you know, I was already doing it in person, but when you have someone that you're connected to that goes missing, you have to kind of put yourself in, get people to talk to you and get to know who you are so they feel safe to come search. You know what I mean? So it's sick. This whole situation's sick. I hope they find Sebastian, and I wish that people would stop being petty and pushing people away because it just makes it look like people know things.
Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right. It puts a narrative out there too. You know what I mean? There's possibly other things. I don't know. I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But just like you guys said, Sebastian's #1, and it's sad. The whole situation's really sad. Hopefully he's found soon. But, you know, I just wanted to come up and give that info that I knew. But thank you guys for keep talking about it. I'm going to keep watching, but I'm going to jump off because I've been up for like almost 24 hours.
Absolutely, baby. I appreciate you coming up.
All right. I'll be in the chat. Talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.
No problem. Bye. How are you, Dean? What you got to add?
Well, let's talk about the DNA evidence.
Which would be what DNA evidence? What do they have?
Well, is there any?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What is there? What?
Meaning, he said,
is there
why
any
is there no
DNA?
DNA?
Well, is there any DNA evidence?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think they have. They said the dogs didn't pick up any scents either that I'm aware of.
So that would be the clincher for me. A bit of DNA, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's kind of odd they don't have anything going on outside that house. Almost as if something happened in the house.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Or he just vanished from inside the house, which that's very odd as well. You know, 15-year-old boy isn't just going to vanish in the middle of the night out of his house, you know?
Well, it's very strange with no clue, no evidence, you know?
Yeah, it's very, very odd. Now you have his stepdad's ex-wife coming out here saying that he's physically violent and stuff, and
makes you wonder.
Yes, it does. Have you watched any of the stepdad's interviews, the mom and stepdad?
I think I might have seen one or two, but I'm still new to this the the whole story, so I'll keep an open mind.
Yep, and that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it, because you'll hear things coming like out of everywhere. You know, all different things.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure, you know.
Yep, I hear you.
Can I say something?
Yeah, for sure.
I just find it really hard to believe that this child, 15-year-old, walked outside the house when they have cameras all around the street and there's no way to find him. He up and went off with the aliens, you know? Like, I'm not saying that. I'm sorry.
So Blaze Fairchild said Chris said Sebastian wasn't allowed in the home when his daughter was there. So he bought a new bed. Brought a new bed home for his daughter in his truck that he already had gotten for the girl before he came back home. That doesn't really make any sense, baby. What are you trying to say here?
Sebastian was slated to go start living with his...
You just cut out.
Sebastian was slated to go start living with Seth very soon. Sebastian was going to be going to live with his father, and the daughter was coming to live with him. That's the one that is in the custody fight with the lady that we just saw the interview of.
What a shit show.
I just find that autism is a shit show.
No, I don't. I don't think autism is a shit show. I think these parents and all this bullshit and all I
just think it's a lie.
Overload the kid, you know. Where did you hear that? Voice is Stitching is asking. Where did you hear that?
I'm saying it's a shit show. Autism, meaning the fact like that's the excuse for a kid to be missing. That's not true.
Big Bird says they were getting rid of custody. Hold on. They were getting rid of custody for Sebastian, and Chris was seeking custody. No, seeking custody. No decision is made. They haven't gone to trial officially. It was for March 5th. Huh.
It's been said on, I think it might have been the Nancy Grace interview. I'm not sure, but there's been 12 or 13 interviews that I've seen so far.
Peace to y'all. Good night.
We'll see you later, Andrew. So this says nothing but truth. He backhanded her older daughter who had braces and busted her lip. He's abusive towards her and her kids. He threatened to beat her and her kids with a baseball bat. That was probably said in her interview, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's an interview we're gonna have to. Well, I'll have to watch before we comment on it.
Yeah. Messy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, here, back to this Ryan Upchurch bullshit. Let's get back to that. You want to stay up here or do you want to hop down?
Me?
Dean.
Oh.
Can I stay up here? Let's stay up here. If possible.
Yeah, that's fine. We're moving on. Do you know Ryan Upchurch?
Well, I heard the name, but I don't know the whole story.
Oh, okay.
Can you fill me in?
Well, yeah, I'm going to for sure. Yeah.
Right. Thanks.
So there was a case. Let's see here. There was a girl that went missing, and she was found in a vehicle that went off the road and into the water. So we had talked about this case for a little while. Her name was Kylie Rodney, and she passed away. Her mom and dad, had a funeral and things. So Ryan Upchurch is, he's a musician on here, and independent musician, we'll say, and He has like 3 million followers on here. He's got a huge channel. The parents of this one, of this girl, tried to sue him. I don't know if they're still in the lawsuit or not. I never did check back in.
I still think that they're all in lawsuits. Yes, with Mel, I believe there's ongoing litigation with both Mel as well as the Rodney family.
Yeah, I was wondering because he said something in his comment section about he called their bluff. He called Mel's bluff, and I thought that was a lie too.
Well, he also said that he rescinded his apology towards them, which is really dumb on his part. Like, I was a big Ryan supporter, but then seeing this last round of shit, I want to talk to him because he needs to understand what he's doing is wrong. Like, I want to talk to him.
Yeah, he came up here and talked to us for what, 6 hours, and he still didn't fucking get it. Still didn't.
9 hours. And then we ended up over on allegedly innocence and sat and talked for another. And then he just continued to make rounds. Like, I don't think that was.
So he's trying to connect P. Diddy with fucking Kylie. That's ridiculous in itself, anyways. What the fucking hell?
It's absolutely insane. Like, what is he doing? What is he thinking?
Says P. Diddy ? Kylie ? And is the true crime community a specific communication system? What the hell?
He's essentially insinuating that undocumented children are being brought in and shared.
Hold on. I was gonna say you jumped off. I didn't know if you were coming back up. What's up? Did you want to stay up here still, or did you want to jump down? Dean, you're still sitting up here. Did you want to jump down, or can you jump down for now since you keep going in and out? Duke, stop it now. I don't know. You're glitching really bad, honey. I'm not sure what's going on, but you're glitching really bad.
Pecan, that was my first thought. He's on tour.
Yeah, I don't know. It just keeps glitching on me, so I'm not sure. Probably just stay in the chat for now, okay? That's probably the best thing to do anyways, because it's continuing to glitch and it's just being really weird.
KDK running around naked in her neighborhood.
Dean, I'm gonna have you go ahead and go in the chat, okay? Because it's glitching really bad, and I'm not gonna, keep going back and forth with it. I'm trying to watch this, and you don't really know anything about it anyways, so it's best you just go sit in the chat and listen for right now. Go on, non-existent Duke. You non-existent dog that I don't have. Okay, here we go.
Real quick.
So here, yeah, let me just say trigger warning for anybody that hasn't heard this fucking bullshit.
To the internet, apparently yesterday, 2 of his houses got raided for ongoing sex trafficking investigation. One house in Los Angeles, California, and the other one in Miami, Florida. And apparently, when that happened, P. Diddy's plane left from California.
Oh, fuck. Here he goes with his fucking maps.
He's such a moron at this point. Like, dude, do you know how to Google, bruh?
No, not at all.
Oh.
for gas or something. And it was headed towards a place called Cape Verde.
Off the coast of Africa, Ryan.
But here's the thing, there's something wrong with that. It's the same source is saying that he was seen at this airport called Opalaka on the outskirts of Miami. If he was seen at that airport, then he couldn't have been on his airplane that left California. And here's why, because of his...
What? I'm sorry.
It's a very teeny tiny refueling station. It's for private planes.
Anissa says, hey, QB, y'all go vote for me on Traders Community. I forgot to read this off. Happy Life said $2. Can I please get a not Miss Simp super sidebar clip? What do you, I don't know what you're talking about, baby doll. I don't know what that means, honey. You're going to have to tell me what that means. Right, Cape Verde. All right.
His plane left from Los Angeles, California, then went to the Caribbean to head to a place called Cape Verde. He wouldn't have stopped in Miami. Second off, why would he do that? If his house in California is getting raided and he left from there on an airplane, why would you stop at the other house that's getting raided for the police to intercept you when your plane lands? Not only that, check this out. So two of his houses got raided, right? Okay. Why is there only footage of one of his houses getting raided? Not only that, but in the footage they do have of one house getting raided, how is the news helicopter or whatever, how is that in the air ready to go and already filming exactly when the raid's going on when they're pulling people out of the house?
Because
either that was the most non-secretive raid ever.
Because the news stations generally have a scanner, and a lot of time news reporters have an in the courthouse. Ryan, you cannot be this dumb. Seriously,
Deacon said Diddy used a decoy. He has more than one plane. Duh. The decoy went to the Caribbean that day. Diddy was questioned by the authorities in Miami. His drug mule was even arrested and taken into custody.
Right.
There's footage of all three.
Do you know how to research, bruh?
Dynamite said he needs to team up with Ernie Shell.
The high-up law enforcement just chit-chats with the news stations. It's like, hey, guess what? Or the news station is just a fucking psychic or something. It's little details that matter to me. So here's another little detail. So every news thing that I've seen talking about this is saying that he's headed towards a place called Cape Verde. C-A-P-E Verde. There is no Cape Verde on Google Earth. There's a Cabo Verde. You can type in Cape Verde, but that ain't what it's called on Google Earth. I mean, what are you going to say? Some people say it different. I mean, you can't spell Tennessee any other way except for the way it's already spelled. Here's what I don't understand. If you get off Google Earth and go to Google Maps, both made by Google, Google Maps has a Cape Verde, has it spelled that way, but Google Earth does not. I don't understand the point of that.
God.
Another
Seriously.
thing, is it P. Diddy's house, technically?
Yeah, I think he's fucking trolling.
Like,
This is what he does when
even...
he's got a song dropping or he's got an album dropping or he's on tour or anything like that. He starts this big ass fucking troll. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows he can tap in and piss people off in the true crime community. That's all he's doing.
Oh, well,
We need to know because some sources are saying it's P. Diddy's house.
Oh, just wait. He fires shots.
I know. I've seen the second video where he's like, oh, Ikadmel, and he calls Zanime a fat bitch and all kinds of shit. He's being nasty as fuck.
Other sources are saying it's not his house. It's not in his name. It's in his daughter's name, and it's in an LLC called Bad Boy Films. So is it or is it not? Another thing, what's up with the jets? Everybody's like, oh, yeah, look, P. Diddy's jet. Why is some people posting white ones and some people posting black ones? What color is the jet? I'm not really questioning any of these things. I'm trying to get the viewer who's watching this video right now to notice this pattern. What is up with this pattern? Left, right, red, blue, 1, 2. They raided both houses, but we only got some of this house. It's a black jet. It's a white jet. He stopped at this airport. He didn't stop at the airport. He's on the plane. He's not on the plane. What is up with this pattern that seems like it's like shittily designed to confuse people who watch the internet? Because that's the thing. If you had solid information that was the true timeline, and people knew what they were talking about, you wouldn't have that many theories about what could have possibly happened. If you have one majorly fucked up, stupid sounding story about somebody and they actually did something, then there's going to be thousands of theories and thousands of people arguing about what theory of theirs is better. While whatever the person actually did, no one cares because you're too busy arguing about who's right about the fucking theory. Then if the person actually did something bad that you're theorizing did something, and you're arguing and all these theories are multiplying and everybody's fucking misconstruing the information, then they get away. They get away because you spend too much time bullshitting. Like all these true crime channels being like, all we need to do is speculate. Now, how about you?
Well, no, I think that's what you did with Zavgirl a lot. Y'all did a lot of speculating, a whole lot.
I think that might be what he's doing right here, right now.
Yep.
You just fucking read the facts and just speculate about those facts. And don't speculate about an imaginary thing that coulda, shoulda, and woulda happened. Like, dude, seriously, like 60% of the true crime channels, do you know what you're actually doing? You are speculating someone's speculation. Do you think you're going to figure out something doing that? And if you're not doing that, you're staying neutral on purpose and not saying or putting any input in and just going with the majority. And I hate to break it to you, but the real investigators don't have investigating YouTube channels. I'm just saying. But getting back to some real shit, that pattern I was talking about earlier, that pattern, I've noticed that pattern about 3 years ago. And the first time I ever seen it was in the true crime community on YouTube. And I was like, what is up with this? If they're trying to figure shit out, why are they trying to confuse motherfuckers at the same time? Then when you're doing the same exact thing as they are, except for you're not doing the whole 1, 2, red, blue, is he over here? Is he over here? If you're not doing that, they drop whatever they're doing and they fucking attack the shit out of you. And they say that they're right, even though they're not right or wrong. They're actually giving you multiple things that could be right or wrong.
And Zavgirl would say, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know if it's this or if it's this. What do you guys think?
It's science, guys. Science.
But it seems like they're doing it on purpose because these fucking individual channels have just popped up in the past 3 years. Like a lot of them. And it's like their job is to fuck the information up that gets out to us. When you're trying to figure out something, it's good to get clues. But when you got 10 million clues and they're just like, the clues keep stacking up, you're never going to get to the end of it. And that's what I think their goal is. Because now everyone's able to communicate on the internet. And if the whole world is trying to solve one particular thing, then it would get solved really fast. Unless they just kept adding a bunch of bullshit fucking clues. And I know. Church, they've been doing that forever. I know, but I'm specifically talking about the true crime community on YouTube. There's something up with it. Once again,
he starts saying that the true crime community talks in code. I fucking died.
Well, we use the internet to talk to one another, you know.
Only talking through green screens. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you're higher than Cooter motherfucking Brown, baby. You are higher than Cooter motherfucking Brown, Jack.
What the?
Going back to this pattern. Now, what is up with this? When you look at the P. Diddy stuff going on, and you look back at the Kylie Rodney stuff and everything that me and my friends found, well, with this P. Diddy sex trafficking stuff that everybody's talking about, it involves 3 states. New York, Miami, Florida, Los Angeles, California. Those are the same exact 3 states that we uncovered a bunch of fucking weird LLCs and fucking addresses that were blurred out on Google. And all this shit was linked to these individual YouTubers that were attacking the fuck out of me because I was trying to do something that everyone else was trying to do, which was solve a YouTube mystery. Well, I think we solved it a little bit too good because how are they doing the same exact 1-2 pattern and the same exact 3 states are popping up in the same exact genre or category of serious crime? And what was the main thing we were focused on during the Kylie Rodney shit? A sex trafficking operation. And
what?
No, that's not the main thing everybody was focused on. That's what you focused on.
That's what he thought it was, but we didn't.
Canadian Mom Nana says, $5 super sticker. Happy Easter. Love you all. Please be kind. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. KDK said, stop it, bro.
I'm going to have to go bust out the tinfoil. This shit's bad.
The closer I got and the more that I done and the more that I figured out, the more these people were getting irate, these certain YouTubers, to the point where one got so scared that he went to the fucking Caribbean islands. He left Florida, Miami, Florida, which is where he lives. He left there, went to the fucking Caribbean.
What YouTuber was so scared of him, of the conversation? Who?
It could Mel.
He did not. Oh my God.
I think he went on vacation.
Oh
but
my God.
He wasn't running from Ryan, for God's sakes.
Oh, wait, who you talking about? Wait. Queen, somebody said that. Tell them to email me. If they're blocked, they got my email. They can email me and talk to me about it.
Caribbean Islands. The other YouTuber was a self-proclaimed fucking military drill sergeant lady. Oh yeah, and she apparently worked for NASA. But I made her cry on YouTube because I figured out something. Does that sound like a drill sergeant to you? So you mean to tell me your ass will get in a fucking rocket and go to space and you'll dodge bullets and train people to be warriors, but your ass don't like criticism on YouTube? Yeah, okay. Now, look at what Grady Judd, the sheriff in Florida, just uncovered about a sex trafficking ring. He said these motherfuckers are calling themselves Air Force members when they're not Air Force members. They're calling themselves cops when they're not cops. He revealed they were using weird terminology that had to do with sports. Like one guy who was an amateur golfer wanted to meet up with a golfing pro for sex, bro. What? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is a system going on. And the more that people stop trying to get views and actually look at what's going on and assess what's going on and look at it for yourself and don't worry about talking to a camera, you're going to start figuring out a lot of shit that's going to matter. And the situation will start to be solved. Because right now, if you ask me personally, here's what I think is going on. And like I said, I have shit to back.
Oh, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
He's going to tell us.
I think they're talking to each other through Google Earth using green screens and the ability to hack and edit stuff on these green screens they post on Google Earth before Google goes and takes its pictures.
Oh my God. Listen to the conspiracy he's come up with. This is fucking hilarious. That people are communicating through fucking green screens.
To update the map on Google Earth. They probably got people that go and post up these cheap ass green screens on places like billboards or walls or something. And then that Google Earth car can stop and do it while they're on the route. Then the hacker can come in and hack the actual billboard without paying for it in real life and just use it through the internet, which is where everybody does all their dealings anyway with that shit. All these dark web shit, it's all risen to the surface web, so it's harder to find. And it would be harder to notice if it's a new form of how these motherfuckers talk. And I know what you're thinking, well, why would they do that? Because that is them communicating without incriminating their self. They're advertising digitally through the internet. They ain't got to spend no gas. They ain't got to even get up off their ass. Nor do they even have to speak actual words that will incriminate them. Therefore, they're technically not incriminating themselves if they're not saying anything. Because what do they do usually when they got you all hemmed up? They say, is this your conversation? Is this what you said? How you going to do that with a green screen? You're going to hold a picture of a green screen and go, is this what you said? Yeah, it's not going to work like that. You want to stop sex trafficking? Okay, well, you got to stop the communication. How do you stop the communication if you don't know how they're communicating? If I say something like this and everybody's like, oh, I thought you're fucking crazy. Well, we going to wait 20 years to find out they were talking to each other on Google Earth using green screens? Why do you think last year 2 fucking Google Earth cars was in high-speed chases with the police? I mean, come on, man. Their job is to update the map of the world. Why are they running from the cops?
Oh, my God. Does he even Google? Does he know how the fucking Google car works? That Google car isn't driving around live 24 hours.
He lost the sauce, baby.
Wait, buddy. What the fuck is wrong with you? We need to have a talk. Upchurch, come on. Holla back at me, boy.
There ain't no fucking way he would ever come back up here and talk like there ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Tag him.
I can't believe he even tried this shit. You guys know. All right, here we are with the second one where he starts talking big shit. And this is where he calls Anime a fat bitch and all kinds of nasty ass shit. Just being nasty.
All right, so I'm going to keep it simple. This Kylie Rodney case is not over with. It didn't even fucking end yet. First off.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. Oh, fuck.
Let's recognize this. There was 4 YouTubers attacking anybody who was looking into this. Apparently, they don't know each other and didn't associate with each other before this Kylie Rodney case.
What?
They're all working.
Hold on. He's got popcorn.
Yes. Yes. And Dodgy Tony.
How did I miss that? How did I miss popcorn playing on the end of that there? How the fuck did I miss?
Oh, I mean, like, dude, this guy has them strung together. Ryan.
Oh my God! Did you just see his eye just squinted and shit?
I did that fucking funky ass. Watch the right eye.
He's got Nicky Mel up there.
The eyes are on the right when you're looking at him.
Oh my god, dude! I can't believe he did that. He fucking strung these guys together. Hold on, there's Anime. Okay. Oh my god, he's got Tony. Look, that's where Tony Dodge. That's when we met Boston and Wing Zero. This is where we met Boston on this channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
He really has fucking Popcorn Planet on there.
Yes.
Andy.
Yep. Yes, ma'am, he does.
I am fucking cracking up.
Oh, girl, this is, like I said, we need to have an intervention going on, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking, but you need to stop.
I can't fucking believe this. He put Popcorn Planet on here. I'm done. I knew he didn't like Nicky Mel. Like, I knew he had problems with Anime and Tony Dodge, but to fucking throw Popcorn Planet on there is hilarious to me because they don't do shit. You know what I mean?
I think he insinuates that Popcorn Planet might be a ringleader.
Nicky Mel don't do shit either. So I mean, none of them do. But I figured he would do the what the hell, the Rodney, whatever it was, that the other guy that was involved in it.
Yes, the guy with the ankles and the legs. And
yes, the whole picture. Yes.
Yes, and they were all working together to misconstrue everybody and attack anybody who was finding out any fucking thing at all. And it seemed like the whole goal of what they were doing was to protect this fat bitch. Now keep in mind, Anime is the first motherfucker.
Protect her from what?
I don't know. That's
fucking be serious. Yeah, Ronnie. That's who we're talking about. Ronnie Jones.
Well, I have all this information about this party that nobody has information about. She's the only one who has it. But here's the problem with these fucking weird ass YouTubers taking up for her and correlating this shit, is that she was blatantly fucking guilty looking right off the rip because she has 3 different stories about how she found out about this fucking party that happened, apparently. And none of them match each other at all.
So this was at actual campgrounds, but it was like right next to them, right next to their party.
Oh wow!
And they look like they're having so much fun. I want to be part of this, right?
Yeah. Now look, this is specific.
That's the party she found on Snap Map.
Yes.
Yeah, he seriously lost the fucking plot.
Wait. Whoa, dude. Ryan, hit Google
She
Earth.
slid all the way up the cracker.
Specific. So you see how he laughed about wanting to be there and them both laughing about how they want to be there? Well, that guy, Tony Dodge, was there on his Facebook check-ins. That's probably why they're laughing, because they was there, acting like they weren't there. So on Tony Dodge's Facebook, on his GPS check-ins, guess what? He checked in somewhere on August 9th and August 11th. Do you know where that might be? Truckee. Where was Anime during that time? Oh yeah, Truckee. So my question is, why would you act like you're not there, but you are actually there?
So I took
and it looks like a beautiful campground. No, it's gorgeous.
Right? And it was right next to that.
Wow.
So
this is a place where families go to have a good time. It looks safe. It looks safe.
Exactly.
Looks like a safe place to be. It looks like a lot of fun.
And then this was Friday nights.
Wow.
Sorry.
Bunch of kids out there having a good time. No, you don't.
There's a video that I have. There was a party right next to the party itself. I have a video of a Snapchat because I went to during the whole situation. I went on Snapchat and just kind of like, anybody's posting stuff around this area. There was a video about this beautiful Hispanic party, and
Party on Snap Map. Not a party she went to.
Do you even Snapchat, bruh?
I don't remember, like, they were grilling the cactuses, but I really want to try them because they look so freaking delicious. But it was like literally right next to their party site. So I'm curious if any of those people actually saw anything that happened, or they heard anything, or that party was conjoined with the other party. Have you seen that? No.
No, I haven't.
What was the beautiful Spanish party? I remember that quote.
and stuff. What was that about?
So it's a screen capture from an iPhone from a Snapchat. So what happened once I found out about this case, what I did, I went on Snapchat Maps, and I zoomed in around this area and then clicked, there's a little blue dot over there, and then clicked to see if there's any videos or videos of the party or anything else. So that's all it is.
So pretty much she used Snapchat. So pretty much this fucking 40-year-old lady and her 40-year-old friends used Snapchat to find a teenage party? Why would you do that?
And the reason I did not release it because it had a person's name at the top, full first name, and I didn't feel right for me to actually release it because that's their personal information.
Anyway, when you say there was a Mexican party going on, how did you know there was a Mexican party going on?
Well, there's a music, and it was a very cultural party.
I'm a local from this town, so I found something out, and I just want to curious how it works out to you. When you were there at that party, did anybody call 911 that night?
I was not at any party.
How do you know there was music there?
Snapchat. It's a video from Snapchat.
Okay, I don't know. No, I was asking if her niece was the one that had sent her a Snapchat from the party, and she said that she heard the music, so I was curious on who sent it to her. Or did 3 girls from a store in our town send it to you?
No one sent it to me. It's on the Snapchat open source maps, and I did a screen recording of the open source tool that is available on Snapchat.
Okay. That's all I mean, there's lots of other questions.
I mean, she said a bunch of times that her niece is 11. It's just like, it's kind of, do you really feel the need to like keep out? You think she's lying about that? I mean, I'm asking genuinely because I'm trying to.
I know you were planning the trip, but is that a big thing for you to travel to?
So yeah, she got the video off a Snap Map. So I mean, how is it that fucking hard to understand? It's really not that hard. I don't know why Ryan's even doing this shit.
It's 3 hours away.
Okay.
It's 3 hours.
All right.
That's okay. Obviously, none of them ever even took a moment to look at her channel, because if you look at her channel, you can see that she's very avid outdoors girl.
Yeah.
Like what
She did the same thing that JLR, Olivia, and all the rest of them motherfuckers do as soon as there's a case anywhere near them, which they'll travel for it. But there was a case near her, and she went and did the Snap Map thing and went out on her fucking little kayak. Next thing you know, she's being accused of murdering and flying, kayaking over Kylie's car and knowing about this party. And now this lady calls in and she's like, "Oh, who sent you that? Did the 3 girls from a store send you that?" No. You know damn well 3 girls from a store didn't send her that. Why are you even putting that out there like that?
Well, that makes you now wonder what the hell did the 3 girls from the store might know.
This is just crazy as fuck to me. I can't with this.
Away from here, and then I actually spent a night.
I guess it's probably because we watched this and we was here through the whole entire fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I think he's mad too that he donated that car to known Edo now. So
with my friend in Sacramento.
I think he's a little salty about that too still. But I mean, I don't know why they're not mentioned, why he's not going for them when he should be. Because
I mean, that would be he's missing a prime opportunity. He's going after the wrong ones here.
Yep.
So on the 12th, I spent there, and it's about an hour and a half away from Sacramento.
And how did you because you said that you didn't, and I'm going to ask you, you said you already had the plan to go kayaking there, but before August the 6th, when Kylie disappeared, is that fair to say? Or do you just like the area, or how did you find about the area?
So Lake Tahoe area is very beautiful. Okay. And literally that lake is the only body of water I have not kayaked around that area.
So you're a kayaker. You love doing that.
See what I'm saying? So even though her story is so fucked, these individuals, even though it's fucked, they're trying to unfuck it for her. So now that that's established, what did Zanime keep telling everybody? You must call the police. Here's the number for the police. The police. Call the police. The police. Here's the thing about the fucking police. You got to ask yourself this. Why is Nevada County and Placer County police separated from Truckee police the entire time? Well, the situation happened smack dab in the middle of Truckee. So how come the Truckee police are not talking on these press conferences? It's only Nevada County and Placer County. Well, I find it pretty weird that Nevada County and Placer County are the only ones in these press conferences, right? That appear to know anything. But when this apparent car was found, who's the only cop car that was there? The one that's not involved with these press conferences.
Oh, wait. You mean the one that, hold on. When she was found, the ones that found her actually called on the phone and spoke with somebody who then told the mother while she was out eating dinner.
Wait a minute. One of those law enforcement.
I still have the fucking members only video that was put out and deleted and retracted because the aunt said that they called the aunt and reported it and told her the information and she was pissed. I still have that fucker recorded. So
well, here's the thing. He's talking about 3 law enforcement agencies, 1 in California and 2 in Nevada. So granted, one of those law enforcement agencies is not going, like California is not going to be able to come into, is not going to be there in Nevada. You know what I mean? Like the 2 Nevada agencies are going to both be there, but the California agency isn't. Like, geez.
It's common sense, but obviously, like I said, he's trolling or something. Something's going on.
It's a trucky cop car. So I went to Google Earth and I was like, you know what? Nevada County Police and Placer County Police are being weird. I'm going to look up their police department. You can't find it on Google Earth. You go to Placer County Police Department, it's nothing but a fucking admin center and a road depot.
Buddy, do you think all police departments look like fucking Mayberry?
Notice the informational sign says the sheriff's department is down the street somewhere. The only thing that's pointing up that road is the road depot, so it's not a police department. All right, so Nevada County Sheriff Department appears to be a housing complex with no cop cars at all whatsoever.
Miss Firefly, thank you for gifting 10 memberships, love. I appreciate that. If you guys got one, please make sure you tell her thank you. That was really sweet of you. Thanks, love.
Just random cars and kayaks. So on Google Earth, in front of Nevada County Sheriff Department, there's another Nevada County Sheriff Department. But when you click on that one's also not a police department.
Oh God, here we go. Lord.
It's just a dingy little hut with SPU on it. Don't even say police or nothing. So I looked up what SPU even means in abbreviation form. Everything that I found doesn't involve police departments at all. So SPU means a spot to pick up something. Or
he just doesn't even...
He doesn't Google, bruh. He totally doesn't Google, bruh.
I'm saying, Wing Zero, thank you for gifting 5 memberships, love. I appreciate you supporting the hive, baby. Thank you so much. If y'all got one, please make sure you tell Wing Zero thank you. Yeah, this is crazy as hell. He's even doing this bullshit to me. Like, I'm just now that I've listened to it a second time, I'm just.
It's a series of information used to communicate.
Oh God, here we go.
Who's communicating? So pause. Think about this. Zanime is saying, "Call the police. Call the police. Call the police." She's given the same number as the Nevada and Placer County sheriffs are given at their press conferences, right? Okay. Well, look at this spokesperson, self-proclaimed on the bottom of the screen as the sheriff. What is her name?
Good afternoon. My name is Angela Musalam.
So let me get this straight. You're the fucking sheriff of this police department that no one can find to exist.
Officer. Oh my God, Ryan, you knew who this was. You were like, pause game on point. There is, I think a picture's worth 1,000 words.
My God, man.
And Zanime is telling everybody to call the police, giving the same number.
Why would she not tell people to call the police? If there's something going on, you see something, say something, call the police department. Don't call her. She doesn't want you calling her or anybody else. Call the police department. That's good advice to give.
And you'll have pictures together.
Oh my God, that's not a picture together. So that's a thumbnail.
What? Are you fucking? He's trying to say this is her.
Yes. And yeah, that's.
Oh my God. Stop it.
Ah.
My God.
So this Angela Moose-Harlem lady who knows anime is the police, right? That's what I thought. So now this lady who's been with the Placer and Nevada County Police.
So Placer County Sheriff says, this is not our PIO. Please take the photos down immediately. So this is not our police officer. Please take the photos down immediately.
The one on the right is, the one on the left isn't.
Right. So they're telling him, this is not our police officer. Please take down the photos immediately.
So now this lady who's been with the Placer and Nevada County Police all week doing press conferences saying she's the police. Now that police station that I can't find no information about is saying she's not the police. So Zanime, what are you doing? You're telling people to call the police. That is not the police. It's really your friend that you have pictures with? Well, no wonder y'all don't want anybody to look into this shit because it is 20 kinds of fucked. By the way, this case never fucking ended, by the way. You want to see the actual fucking chain of events? So here's the chain of actual events. August 6th, Callie goes missing. August 7th, the month.
Oh my God, not a motherfucking whiteboard. He does not have this shit wrote out.
Well, he has it written out, but the one thing he's forgetting is all the chaos that he caused around this.
Yeah.
Mom is on internet TV. August 8th, some YouTube detectives come along. August 9th, a vast search from the actual Truckee police happens. By the way, they don't find anything in the lake or any evidence of any fucking party at all. Then, on the 10th, the press conference comes from Nevada and Placer County. By the way, Placer, Nevada was never involved in the search. There is zero pictures of them searching or looking for anything. August 15th, the search dies down from Truckee because they're like, what the fuck is going on here? August 20th, same day that the Truckee police are like, hey, the search is going to die down. AWP shows up. The next day, AWP finds the body in 35 minutes and they confirm that it's her on Facebook at 2:30. How can you confirm it? You're not a coroner. You're not a fucking cop. You're not.
He's got to be fucking joking right now.
I hope.
Yeah. You know what, Heather? I feel bad for Kylie's family, too. He honestly really needs to stop causing them more pain. I mean, I would be fucking devastated if there was somebody on YouTube with a big following like that continued to say my daughter wasn't real. Her life didn't exist. She didn't exist. The life we had didn't exist. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I would hope that because they're in litigation, this would cause them to be able to get him to stop. One would hope. But this needs to stop. This is not okay.
Not at all, man.
Not by any means. This is beginning to be. This is horrific. You have just taken a victim of a horrific circumstance and said that she's not real and that it didn't happen. Her mother would care to tell you otherwise. Her mother asked for you to stop, for all YouTubers to stop. This family is still grieving. Her friends are grieving. This is too far. Stop.
You're a YouTuber. So when AWP finds this body at 2:30, it takes a fucking hour for Nevada police to be like, oh, yeah, we're aware of the information. And Nevada County Police claims they're sending officers. Officers are on the way. The officers from fucking Nevada County never show up. There's only Truckee police trucks there. There ain't no Placer. There ain't no fucking Nevada. There's zero of those. So August 21st, AWP finds the body. They're like, yep, it's her. We know. We're the feds, even though they're not. Then Nevada says they're sending people that never fucking showed up. Then on August 22nd, the Truckee police still refuse to say it's this alleged body that's called Kylie Rodney. On the same day, Nevada claims on Facebook that the car was found last night. They say last night. They don't say during the day when it was actually found, when the sun is out. They say last night. Now, Nevada County investigators and police, how the fuck do you mix up nighttime and daytime, you goofy fuck? And then last but not least, August 23rd was the last press conference. Nevada said they're staying in contact with the parents. Why ain't Truckee in contact with the parents? And why the fuck is Truckee the only police force that was even there? The people holding this fucking mysterious press conference was nowhere to be found. And this timeline all ends with Truckee police never saying if it was actually her, which fits perfect because there ain't no fucking information saying this person is fucking real. Zero. You know what I think it is? I think these motherfuckers are selling foreign kids that have no documentation, which is why there's no information on them. I think they're giving them bullshit names, and I think they're communicating with each other using Google Maps and some weird fucking terminology for when these kids escape and they have to go find them. So they use fake police departments online to be like, oh, we're doing a search, y'all. Hey, we're searching. Then all the weirdos that know this language see it, they get online, they look, and they go search and find this shit, which is why it's this weird fucking community thing going on that no one understands.
Yeah, you've lost your absolute rabbit ass motherfucking mind.
No, bruh. It is nothing like that.
Fuck, dude.
No, it is
But you know
nothing.
what I would say? I'd say
Yeah, he's lost his fucking mind, girl. What the hell? Wow, just wow.
Whoa.
Focus on Icke Mel. I'd say focus on Zanime. I'd say focus on Tony Dodge. And I'd say focus on Popcorn Planet, because all you motherfuckers are weird and tried to cover this shit up, even though it's blatantly obvious when you lay it out that it's all fucking bullshit. And if it is all bullshit, why y'all trying to cover it up so bad? What function do you got going on that involves this? What are you selling? What kind of money are you making? Because all you motherfuckers don't make all this money off your YouTube account. Your YouTube account fucking sucks. Y'all don't get any views hardly at all. So how are you making all this money unless you're selling something that no one knows about, bitch? Zanime, your YouTube channel consists of you doing not a fucking thing but watching what everyone else is saying. Ikidmail, you sit on your fucking computer watching the most boring police chases that are filmed by KCRA3 news channel that Angela Musalam used to work for, by the way. Tony Dodge, you stay up all night in front of a fucking green screen. You've never been outside of that green screen on your shit. You get 0 views, and you have all these people that come on your channel to talk about what? Missing kids and who is finding out what? Popcorn Planet, what the fuck do, you fat bitch? You don't do nothing either. You sit around complaining that people are looking into missing kids cases. You're all fucking suspect as fuck. And I'm looking. And I encourage everyone else who watches this video, don't even go say nothing to them. Just watch them.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Okay.
I can't.
2 weeks after she went missing, a volunteer rescue team says they recovered the body and vehicle of 16-year-old Kylie Rodney. Rodney was last seen on Saturday, August 6th at a party in Truckee, California. Officials say between 200 and 300 teens and young adults attended the party about 30 minutes northwest of Lake Tahoe. Rodney texted her mom that she was headed home, but never arrived. Her 2013 Honda CR-V was also missing. On Sunday, the Oregon-based rescue team Adventures with Purpose announced on its Facebook page that Rodney's body was found in the overturned SUV. They say a 6-person dive team discovered the vehicle in only 14 feet of water. After that, Rodney's family and local law enforcement were notified. The Nevada County Sheriff's Office said it was aware of the update and sent officials to meet with the Adventures with Purpose divers. A press conference about the body and vehicle recovery is set for 11 a.m. Pacific time on Monday. For the latest developments in this case and all things true crime, stay.
Looks pretty fucking real to me.
Seriously,
I'd say she's pretty
dude.
fucking real.
That's just too far and too much.
Yeah. Yeah, way too much. Matter of fact, here. This is the matter of fact. Remember when Justin zoomed in on this video?
Yes, ma'am.
We have just found Kylie's vehicle.
Authorities reveal the autopsy results of Kylie Rodney. Forensic death investigator Joseph Scott Morgan comes on to discuss what happened to the 16-year-old who was found dead in her SUV. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Yeah, so they're not going to have, you know, a medical examiner, a death investigation, funeral services for a person that doesn't exist. So, I mean, it's really time to stop saying she doesn't exist.
And stop trying to say that YouTubers are selling kids. I have no idea how you came to that conclusion, but that math is not mathin', buddy. Not at all.
No, and I'd be devastated if somebody was on here talking about my kid after they died. I would be fucking devastated. Not even gonna, you know what I'm saying, sit and stunned. I wouldn't even know what the fuck to say if a larger, you know, YouTube channel, like if he's got a large following, and you know, like I said, I'd be devastated if somebody said that about my
Insinuated
child.
that Kylie was being trafficked. That's what he insinuated.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Skeptical believer, thank you so much, love. Gifted 5 memberships. If y'all get one, please make sure you tell her thank you. Yeah, it's just it's awful. And here's her license plate, so they knew it was her.
Went over it several times, and I knew it looked suspicious.
We focused on the positives, and
Hold on.
we were able to provide answers to a family.
If he didn't believe that it was resolved, then why did he give the Hellcat to Adventures with Purpose?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm still wondering about that too. Because he gave it to him. He's the one that got the Hellcat.
Yes. So if he didn't believe
And that's
that
her vehicle, those are her license plates.
Yep. If he didn't believe that this was actually done and over with, why would he have given up his Hellcat?
Yeah. It makes no sense. None. And look how far off the car was right there. See it?
Yeah, it wasn't far.
No.
And it shows how easily she could have taken a wrong turn.
Yeah, went right off there.
Yep. You cannot do this. This is wrong on so many levels.
And her mom was eating, and then dad, when he got the phone call, went down on his 4-wheeler. Did you guys remember all that happening? I mean, I definitely remember.
When SF Investigates, went over and told the grandfather and that they had found something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really, I mean, even him fucking saying that about, even him saying that about It Can Melt. It's like Popcorn Planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Is anime what? And if It Can Melt's still in a lawsuit with him, I wouldn't. If I was It Can Melt, I wouldn't even respond. I would just give them videos to my attorney, and that's that. You know.
Well, and that's hopefully what happens, because this is wrong on so many levels. He just insinuated that the true crime community is running a really bad. No, it's bad. It's horrible.
So it says Rodney versus Upchurch, trial set for August 12th, 2025. Wow. This was just updated too, so I wanted to play this or whatever because it was from an hour ago. So it says United Cajun Navy calls off search for Sebastian Rogers due to safety concerns. Did you guys watch this already?
I've not seen that.
Or,
We've been here for almost 2 hours.
I guess 2 hours. Yeah. So this is just updated, I guess, when we started. So I should have played this before when we were talking about him, but I just seen it, so I wanted to play it now before we get off here in a little bit.
Security concerns, the United Cajun Navy is temporarily calling off their search for Sebastian Rogers. Good evening and welcome to News 2 Now at 10. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. The nonprofit organization joined the search for the teen missing out of Hendersonville last weekend. But as News 2's Sarah Smith reports, the group says the search has now become too dangerous.
The volunteer group United Cajun Navy reportedly getting death threats for their efforts in finding Sebastian Rogers. Sumner County Commissioner Don Schmidt shares his concerns.
I did receive a phone call from Skip Butler a couple of days ago, and he had reached out to me. And as soon as he told me that, that he was getting death threats and they were, fearing for their safety, I said, you need to call law enforcement right away.
It's unclear who the threats are coming from. United Cajun Navy says they plan to start the search back up, but in private, adding that they don't want certain groups or personalities getting in the way. The group also taking to their Facebook page to share this post, writing anyone that impedes on their search will be a person of interest.
Now, I understand people are, speculating, and I get it. That's just the nature of our society, especially when it comes to social media. But, I would like to see that energy from speculating diverted to finding Sebastian.
The sheriff's office says they'll give an update on Sebastian's disappearance Tuesday. Schmidt says check with deputies before searching on your own.
I'm concerned of the welfare and the safety of our citizens out there searching. If they search on properties that they just don't have permission to search, or if they just, disturb anything or contaminate anything, those are the biggest fears.
1 month later, this community hopeful Sebastian is alive. His story even catching the attention of people across state lines.
Gosh forbid he wasn't here, that, other states are aware of his missing and are continuing to share the flyers.
In Hendersonville, Sarah Smith, News 2.
So they are going to start the search back up, but they don't want any YouTube personalities or anybody else involved in it.
It's kind of what it sounds like. I mean,
I can't say I blame them either, really.
No, I mean, and there's a reason for that. I mean, yeah. And I think it's absolutely fabulous. I do. Because they're helping to stop the exploitation, in my opinion. I don't know. I saw some stuff this past, which just had me shocked. I don't know about you guys, but were you guys shocked at some of the stuff that you heard and seen? Because I was like, whoa, that's awful.
I don't know. There's all kinds of shit going on. And it's just. So listen to this. Let me tell you this, you guys. So, I have, we have the Discord or whatever. We got to talk about this. Susan M. Okay, y'all. So we have a Discord. She fucking paid the thing or whatever, got the link. She comes in. She's in there for like 5 days. Well, we have a room called Snitches and Snakes. And she obviously didn't realize what it was. She messages me and she's like, I was just seeing, hold up, matter of fact, let me go back to it real quick so I don't misquote nothing, because she fucking went like off the chain, dude. She lost her shit and like lost it and came back and got it again and then lost it again.
Hey Susan, we'll leave your shit over at customer service. Swing by anytime during operating hours. We'll let you.
And then she thought deleting all of her messages was gonna, like, I wouldn't be able to go back. Well, I already screen recorded the whole fucking chat anyways. Because I already knew. I was like, oh no. She's obviously there's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell right off from the jump that this person was gonna be some sort of issue, whoever the fuck it was. So long story short, she messages me and she's like, what the heck? Says something about this room. So I was like, well, yeah. I'm like, go ahead and pop in here to the voice chat and I'll tell you about it, She's like, I'm so mad I can't. Mad. She's so mad about the name of this room. She can't come in here and talk to me. I said, okay.
Okay.
Sure
Okay,
thing, dude.
Susan.
Holy fuck, dude. It was the worst fucking conversation I'd ever had. Like, it went on. This shit went on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
All because of the name of the room.
Yeah. Yeah. So I told her, I said, well, if it bothers you that much, I'll remove you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason, like, for me to keep you in here. If it bothers you that much, I'll remove you. You know what I mean?
We're not going to hold you
Matter of fact,
hostage.
here's the conversation. She goes, hey, QB, this is Susan. I just saw a thing where I was like directed to snitch 911 because my Discord's set up like the jail. You know what I mean? Like intake, gen population, gen pop, like COs and guards, and you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit. Set up like a jail, So I go on to tell her, like, look, that's a voice chat room, where people chit chat and talk. You must have seen like the back chat or something. I don't know. But either way, she goes, I just know I saw and was directed to something called snitch. And I don't even know. I don't like the word snitch. And I don't like people who are snitches. And I'm not one myself. She starts going off the deep end on me, right? I'm like, oh, fuck. I said, okay, well, come on into voice chat and I can explain it to you. Because obviously you don't know. We talk about the snakes and snitches of the YouTube streets in this motherfucker, Like this is where we go to talk shit about these snake ass bitches.
Right.
So, she goes, no, I'm talking about real life and on YouTube. Bitch, we don't talk. Okay, so why are you talking about real life? What the fuck are you doing?
It doesn't work that way.
I said, do you know how to get in the voice chat? She's like, well, that's something I don't take lightly. What the fuck? It's a room in my fucking Discord. So I said, you click the button to the gossip room, whatever, the shambles, wherever we're at, you know what I'm saying, in the voice chat, and come in. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. Look, she starts in with, she hits me back with a, let me calm down because I'm so pissed about a name. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay.
It's Discord, baby. It's not.
Alrighty then. You're so fucking mad. You got to calm down about a name in my Discord, a name in my Discord room. She super chatted burnt toast last night, wanting to know her opinion on how YouTube should treat their subs. Listen.
Bullshit.
Tried to tell me she was going to turn me in. She sent me a screenshot. She's like, you need to reimburse me my membership. My membership. I said, first of all, you better take that shit up with Google or YouTube. I can't return your shit. If I could, I would. But they have it, so we can't.
Yeah.
I said, well, so she said, let me calm down because I'm pissed. I said, well, there's no reason to be mad. If it upsets you that much, before, I said, if it upsets you that much before you know what it is, then I can take you out of here for now. It's a room that called Snitches and Snakes, such as like Chewy and, Sludge and all them motherfuckers. So I'm not sure why you would be mad or what it has to do with you, but okay. I said, and I went and looked and there's really no pictures in the back chat. So I'm not sure what you're even talking about. Right. She goes, oh, because somebody snitched on me in my real life. What?
Whoa.
So we're off in left field at this point. And I'm like, what the hell? She goes, do whatever. I don't even know any of you people. And that girl has known me longer than any of you. She can vouch for me. So I go ask that girl. I'm like, hey, who this Susan M is? Like, what's up with her? You know what I'm saying? She's like, actually, no, I don't. I just know her from like the YouTube streets. I don't know her like, on a personal level. I just know her on the YouTube streets. And so I went back and I was like, she don't know you like that. Girl. Look, she done lost her shit. She didn't message me, continued to message me. Look, she messaged me so fucking much, I ended up having to block the bitch. And then she started emailing me. I told her, I said, I'll be live if you want to come up and talk to me about it. So, Susan, this is your chance to come up here and holler at me, okay? You want to come up here and talk to me about this? You come on up, baby. The link's pinned to the top. She's like, oh, you kicked me? You kicked me for no reason. No, bitch. I kicked you because you was upset over a fucking room in my Discord. And then you continued on and on and on and on and on and on and on for fucking hours, dude. Hours. Then she was convinced that somebody told her, she was convinced that somebody told me to fucking get rid of her or whatever the fuck. I'm like, who the fuck are you? She starts naming off these people like Steph and Alicia and somebody. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Who's a Steph? And Alicia, who? Are you talking about fucking Alicia? Like, the only Alicia I know is somebody that's got a fucking channel. So who the fuck are you talking about? Oh, she was extra as fuck.
And now you know why I don't do Discord. Nope, it's the devil.
Then it was she had to talk to her kids. I said, okay. When she's like, well, they come first. I said, as they should. They should come first. What you mean?
Okay.
Wild shit, dude. Wild shit. All over a fucking name in my Discord. Dude, it was wild. Then she tells me she's from Makeup Mobster. I said, well, Makeup Mobster's good people, but you seem not to be. So I don't know what the fuck. She goes, well, I'm tripping because I've never been kicked like I've never been kicked so fast in my life. Well, I don't fuck around. If you say you don't want to be in there and something's bothering you, boom, I'll take you out till we figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Once we figure it out, we'll go from there. But until then, I'm not going to make you or anybody else uncomfortable. It ain't that serious to me. So then she starts hitting me with receipts, y'all.
Uh-oh.
She starts hitting me with receipts. I wake up. It's 12:26. I wake up to 5 screenshots of receipts. $2.99. Here's one for $2.99. Here's one for $2.99. And the third one is for $4.77. So the third one is when she bought the membership. She had been in there maybe 4 days, 5 days at the most. 5 days, maybe. And then she sent $10 super stickers. So she goes, as you see, I paid for my spot here. Here's the receipts. And in your description, it says you have perks for your membership or for your Discord. And that's your Discord to get, or you can get your Discord. Okay. So she's been in it for 5 fucking days. Obviously, like I said, she messaged me about this and said she was too mad to speak to me about this room in my Discord. So she couldn't even come in and talk to me about the shit. Yes, I'm going to take you out, especially if you're uncomfortable. Fuck yeah, I'm going to take you out. So either refund my money back or give me what I paid for. I about fucking died. I fucking lost it, dude. I'm like, oh God, you are okay. Okay. I must be talking to somebody out in left fucking field here. Hold back.
Oh.
I said, first of all, Discord. Oh, hold on. It gets better. She's going to turn me in now.
Oh, no. What? Is she going to turn you into the Discord police?
Yeah, she thought it was against TOS. She goes, I thought it was against TOS to kick a member. I'll have to go check that for myself. And I'm talking about the money I paid for my membership. First of all, it's not against TOS because Discord has nothing to do with YouTube or TOS. Correct. Second of all, this shit right here has me fucking like.
Okay. So
I can't stop laughing because it started out over her being fucking pissed off, right?
Over the title of a room.
Yeah. Yeah. Over the title of a room. Yeah.
And now you've now received a dozen messages, a dozen emails, and now screenshots of receipts demanding money back or being restored in a Discord.
Or she's going to turn me in for TOS. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So then it goes on. And look, she goes on and on and on. I mean, fuck, this went on for fucking hours. Look, I'm knocked out, sleep. Still getting messages. Then she comes back with that. And she comes back with I said, good, Makeup Mobster's good people. And she goes, I already know this. I've been in her chats for over 4 years and I still love her. She'll always have a special place in my heart. But I have mental problems that I can't even help. And yeah, certain things are triggering for me. But yeah, it's okay. I'll just do breathing exercises and meditate. And that's how I deal, along with my psychiatrist and meds. Wait, what? Over a fucking room? Over a fucking room in my Discord? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Holy sheep shit, Batman.
Well, listen, I'm not gonna make light of somebody feeling like being removed from something. However, she expressed the displeasure of the title of the room So she really can't be upset at you for doing the right thing. That's what she essentially asked you to do. So the fact that this is spiraled all the way, because a simple voice chat would have totally
it would have cleared everything up within seconds. I mean, within seconds.
On both, I mean, and it would have been like a, hey, you realize that's just a title. This is what we do. No big deal.
I said, no, it's not against TOS for me to kick you. Especially and from my fucking Discord. I just said, and I don't have to be talk shit to or allow someone that can't take a goddamn second to speak with me when they don't understand something, especially the name of a room. Sorry, not sorry. Now I'm pissed the fuck off with your bullshit. I woke up to your screen recordings and screenshots and your fucking bullshit. Matter of fact, if you want to talk about this, I guess I'll be live in the morning to discuss it. I'm not going to do this shit with you all fucking night. You want a refund? Take that shit up with the bank or Google. It has nothing to do with me. Have a good night. If you want to speak to me, you're welcome to come up. You can come up, click the link. It's an open panel at any given time. Because I'm not talking shit. Wow. I said, yep, back at you. Wow, it's fucking right. This is bullshit and you fucking know it, Susan. This is not my goddamn problem and I've fucking had enough. Dude, this is after she blew my fucking phone up, dude. For real. She blew my shit up. Not only that, then I fucking blocked the bitch and she still continues to blow my motherfucking phone up, emailing me. Email after email after email. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Holy shit.
I think
it becomes a little fucking excessive. You know what I'm saying?
This is YouTube. It's not. I mean, I get that it's some people's real life.
Yeah, it's exhausting as fuck to deal with.
But that's the flip side of it. You're one person and you have hundreds of people that want to interact with you.
Yeah. So, and I don't know who the fuck. She's like, well, somebody told you to delete me out of here. No, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I have no fucking idea, but I don't want to because goddamn. Easy E gifted 20 memberships. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the hive, love. Thank you so much. Busy B.
Oh no. We're all going to get sent to sensitivity training.
I think HR is going to assign you all sensitivity training for look. That's what I said. I said, obviously, you know what? If you can't handle a snitch fucking cell, then obviously you ain't meant to be in this fucking Discord. Cause I'll tell you right now, there's a whole bunch of shit that gets talked in this motherfucker. So this ain't the place for you, baby. Especially if you're offended by a name in my room in the room. No. Hold on. I was so miserable. YouTube has been really ugly, hiding everyone and then showing me channels from 2 years ago.
I know. Anybody else notice?
God damn it. YouTube is playing fucking games.
Anybody else notice that YouTube went all fucking weird?
I said that's, you know what? This is the fucking retrograde in the Gatorade. This is what happens. Miscommunications, crazy shit goes on.
The Gatorade in the microwave.
Thank you so much, love. Miss Corinne, I hope you're doing okay, baby. Yeah, that's fucking. Now tell me that shit isn't exhausting to deal with fucking crazy shit like that. Out the fucking blue, just out of the blue.
What?
Out of the blue, I get a message that says she's upset about this fucking room called the snitch cell. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm getting fucking messages for hours.
I mean,
for fucking hours upon hours. Then when I block her, I start getting fucking emails. I'm like, holy fuck. People don't know when to stop, dude. I swear to God.
Okay, so Susan, a piece of advice, some constructive criticism. When somebody blocks you, that doesn't mean to find another way to communicate with them. That's not what that means. When somebody blocks you, it means you need a timeout.
I'm done, son. Stop fucking talking to me, B. That's what it means.
Right. I mean, total, like, let it be. Let's not, it doesn't mean go around and find another way to still continue to communicate.
She's like, I got kicked out of this fucking Discord because I hate the name of the room, and I'm mad at you for it.
You know all about it.
Good God, man. Some people, I'll tell you what. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you supporting the hive.
And listen, Susan M., we've all been there. We've all gotten out of pocket with somebody. So listen, but hey.
Yeah, but see, I got told that she gets out of pocket with everybody she fucking speaks to, though. That's the problem. So who the fuck sent you? That's what I want to know. Who the fuck sent you?
Oh, yes. Who cooked here?
Who the fuck sent you to come start shit with me? That's what I want to know, because I don't even know who the fuck she is, and she don't know who I am. She don't know anybody she's like, I don't even know any of these people. So what the fuck you doing over here then? And then you want to come talk shit to me about a name in my fucking room? You've only been in here 5 fucking days, 4 days, something like that. I don't even know how long she's been in there. Like shit, like 3-4 days or something.
Who sent you?
I don't know, but I asked her like 3 fucking times to come in and talk to me. I was like, it ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem explaining to you what's up. If you don't know, if you don't know something, you want me to explain it, no problem. Come on in here. We were all in there shooting the shit anyways. Nope, I'm too mad. I'm too mad about it. I can't speak to you. I'm too mad about it. Okay. Come on, you have to be fucking joking me right now.
Oh, bitch, you probably would have known her voice.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know who the fuck a Susan M is, but woo!
So it always makes me think when somebody doesn't want to do something like that, it's because I'm going to know their voice. Anyway.
Hold on. So is she new or just new to Queen? I need to know. Yeah, Susan's not new. No, she said she's known Makeup Mobster for like 4 years. I said, well, shit, maybe I need to go ask her about you then. Shit. She's like, don't be bothering her. Don't bother her about me. Like, oh, fuck, you must have done something over there too, huh? I was like, bitch, am I being punked? What the fuck are you doing? Are you fucking punking me right now? God damn it. Is this somebody else? What the fuck is going on right now? I've never even heard of this lady. I was like, oh my God, you know?
Well, you know, you needed a little spice.
Look, Mama Bear said no. Susan M's been around for years. Well, what the fuck is going on, man? She fucking went off the deep end over a fucking room in my fucking Discord. I still can't stop laughing about it because the shit's fucking funny to me.
Who is that sensitive? Who is that sensitive? It's the name of the
dude,
room.
I fucking have no idea, but she'd been in there for a fucking week, so she had done well seen the room. The room's open they're all open to everybody. Everybody has to see the same shit. Oh yeah, she goes off the deep end all the time. Oh well, fuck. Okay, well at least it ain't nothing new then. Holy shit, Batman! I'll tell you what, that one's fucking. Look out!
Have fun with that one.
Nope, I'm done. I ain't nope.
Nope.
I couldn't figure out what the fuck she was mad at either. There was really nothing for her to even be mad about. Yeah, it says welcome to the Fallons. I don't understand what she didn't get about it. Like the fucking rooms in there are pretty self-explanatory, you know?
Give me my food room back.
Yeah, I deleted some of them. They're asking for a P. Diddy room and something else, but
I don't know if I'd be doing anything like that.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You know what? There's so much information coming out. There's so much information coming out. It's like, you know what I'm saying? We need a spot to put it all.
Did you see that Lizzo is stepping away? She's done. She's like, I am done with people clout chasing, making up rumors, lies about me, about my family. I am done with it. And she's walking away.
No, I did not. Yes, KDK, they want a Diddy room.
Oh my God, there's so much information on that.
They want a quick P. Diddy room. I'm like, oh fuck. I can only imagine all the shit that's gonna get linked into that motherfucker. Look out.
Oh my God, did you start seeing all the names on that
Yes.
list?
I seen that 50 Cent said he's going for full custody of his kid or whatever since.
Yep, she's named.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. Yeah. There's a whole lot of nasty going on with the P. Diddy.
He more like the P. Doney.
Oh, fuck. Did you guys hear about that little missing boy that was found passed away and that the mom was arrested for it? Did y'all hear about that?
Which state was that one?
It looks like Oregon. It says mom was charged with the 4-year-old boy's,
Oh.
Mom accused of murder after he was found passed away. I was, holy hell.
Mary, this apartment complex here in Everett is the last location. Police say someone saw that missing 4-year-old, and tonight the Everett Police Department say that they found a body that they do believe to be the missing 4-year-old. Now, tonight they're saying that there is no threat to the public, but they are investigating this as a homicide. They also will not give any details on a suspect or how they found the child's body. Initially, police said Garcia left the apartment with a family member under suspicious circumstances. This afternoon, police recovered a vehicle of interest in Clark County, a steel blue 2013 Nissan Sentra SV with Washington plates. Our sister station spoke to a bartender at the pub where the vehicle was found.
We were shocked, and then we got the alert today at the bar, and everyone was, and so sad to hear of it. So scary. I can't imagine. We were just really hoping that it would end up better.
Surveillance video shows the car arrived to the bar in Clark County. That vehicle is now in police custody as part of the investigation. We do not know if police found the owner or whoever was driving the car. We also do not know if any arrests have been made in this case. According to police, Garcia's family has been notified. We're now waiting on the Snohomish County medical examiner to confirm the body's identity and release the manner of death, the cause of death. We're expecting to get an update tomorrow morning on this case as the investigation continues tonight. Live in Everett, Hannah Knowles, Como News.
Wild shit, man.
You been following the Caleb Harris case out of Corpus Christi?
I did. I was going to talk about it tomorrow. Matter of fact, yes, I did.
Perfect. There was a ton of stuff that I've been putting out over the last 2 days on my community tab, and that's all mainstream media from local news stations.
All right, let's just go back to P. Diddy conversation. I just had to show you all that real quick before I forgot it. It was sitting up here on the side, little tab or whatever. All right, here we go.
What we got?
These elaborate parties. These parties that are like, hey, a party. You know what I mean? Like a party.
Oh.
So we all know Jay-Z and Diddy are pretty close. But with Diddy now in the public spotlight for all the wrong reasons, Ice Cube has come out with some pretty shocking statements about the Carters.
A lot of you listening to me right here, right now. You're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of the club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers. The important thing is, for me to go on these platforms, say what I feel about what I think. And, some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody.
Diddy got his start in the music industry as an intern at a radio station around the same time as Jay-Z. One significant event early in his career was when he co-hosted a celebrity basketball game at City College of New York. Unfortunately, it ended tragically with a stampede that resulted in 9 deaths. The mayor at the time, David Dinkins, criticized Diddy for not ensuring experienced organizers were in charge, especially since tickets were oversold. After some time at Uptown Records, Diddy founded Bad Boy Records in 1993. One of his earliest big hits was releasing Notorious Big's album, Ready to Die. He also played a major role in launching the careers of artists like Foxy Brown, Faith Evans, and Mary J. Blige. But later, Mark Curry spoke out about what really went down behind the scenes at Bad Boy Records.
Did I see these kind of things in his actions when I knew him or when I was around him? Did I see him have those bursts of violence? Just not on, you'd be like, he did it. If you seen that, it was another video. He won some, he just over cocky. That's why he got fired from Uptown. He's over, what do you call someone who's overly confident? To the point to where it's called arrogance, right? He's arrogant. Nothing wrong with being arrogant, but when you're arrogant and you do it in spiteful ways, then, so when I seen that and I reflect, and I'm like, man, I do remember seeing him be being physically violent towards females. I seen him be physically violent towards producers, other record execs, even artists. Always those kind of stories, man. But those stories are seen from the inside out, not from the outside in. So it's just like, sometimes you can tell, as a man, you'd be like, look, we're gonna need a fair one, or we a one-on-one, a fair one-on-one, and we fight as men so we can come to a resolution, right? So sometimes we fight as men, but you see that sometimes they fight, they keep fighting. They fighting with women, they fighting with people, they fighting with love, they fighting with they self. I seen him fight with his own self. I seen him be violent to his own self, forget anybody else. I seen him beat his own self up.
Wow, what you mean by that?
Meaning you putting yourself through so much stuff, you beating your own self up, you bringing yourself down with whatever kind of things you need at that time, whether it be alcohol, whether it be pills or whatever it is that you need. Sometimes people get addicted to pills. And when they get addicted to pills, that it alters the ego. All of that kind of stuff.
I think that's a clue. We got to stop for just a minute. I was going to say, it does. Because I'll tell you what, we grew up with P. Diddy, huh? We grew up on his music. We grew up on, R. Kelly's music and all that. And come to find out they're all fucking, pedos and perverts and all kinds of shit. Nasty motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But we all grew up listening to their music. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like you said, 93. Fuck, we're in 2024. We've been listening to their music. And like he said, that, a lot of artists came from him. You know what I mean? He brought a lot of people into the fucking industry. He, helped people, but he also fucking harmed a lot of people. Apparently, there's a lot of people.
30 years we've been listening to him.
Huh?
30 years we've been listening to him.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, shit, all of them. Like Jay-Z, Beyonce, P. Diddy, then with the Biggie Small shit, the Tupac shit, like all that. You know what I mean? It all goes back to that, Right. We've been watching him in movies, listening to the shit. Like, I mean, it's crazy as hell.
I seen it all, man.
And you said that you seen him get physical with his own artists?
Meaning like producers, mainly the hitmen. Mainly the producers. And what I mean by physical, it'd be like, sometimes it might be a physical fight between him and someone else. And you say, wow, you're fighting even with your own artists. You're fighting when you go home. You're fighting with people in your office. You're fighting with your girlfriend. You're fighting with me. You just want to fight everybody, don't you? That's what, when you think of that name, that might be what he defines bad boy. It's really about that energy that he feels like what makes him. That's what makes him.
Diddy became a major figure in the music scene, especially during the intense rivalry between the West Coast and East Coast in 90s hip-hop and gangsta rap. This period marked a significant moment in the genre's history, The feud between Knight, founder of Death Row Records, and rapper Tupac Shakur ended tragically with the deaths of both Biggie and Tupac. Although Diddy was never directly implicated in these tragedies, rumors and conspiracy theories have swirled around the circumstances of their deaths. Despite the controversies,
And look, they just arrested old boy for Tupac's death, huh? We knew shit was going to hit when that came out.
Yeah.
Well, names were getting dropped back then anyways, but yeah.
He was talking on a lot of podcasts.
Diddy's career continued to thrive. Jaguar Wright offered an interesting viewpoint on Diddy's accomplishments.
I was thinking to myself the other day.
And I watched this whole episode with her, and I'll tell you right now, I think this. You know what? We might need to go over this. We might have to do a Diddy live, where we just talk about only that. You know what I mean? Because she does a good interview. She does, yeah. She does a really good interview here. But I do want to talk about Caleb because I think that's important. He's been missing, and it's important to get that out there.
Here's my thought on this, really, Queen. Every one of these people that are listed in all of this, they're public, they're celebrities, and celebrities sign up to be in the public eye, right? That's how they get famous, is because they're in the public eye. I would rather speculate on somebody that's in the public eye because of their bad behaviors than speculate on somebody who's a private citizen that's been thrust into the public eye because of a tragic circumstance in their life. So these ones knew better and they fucked up. I'd rather talk about them all day long.
Yeah. And yeah, she was pretty dope. This interview is actually really good. She be spilling the tea.
Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, Albie Shore, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee. She was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead.
Listen.
The only 2 left, Puffy and Al. And Al almost. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down, and he heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body. Poison. You know that.
Oh shit! You know that they have poisons. Yeah. Oh shit! The beans are being spilled.
They said that it was that first autopsy revealed that there were toxins in her body, and then
they said, no, you do a different autopsy report right now.
And then I think somebody disappeared or unalived, and that was unalived in that scenario as well. There's been a lot of ones that there's a lot of deaths surrounding this circle.
Yeah. No, not Little Kim. It's Kim, the one that was with Puff Daddy. That's or P Diddy, however you want to say it.
Kim Cole.
Create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas. No. You want to know what they all had in common, though? The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books. Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died.
Oh shit!
Kim Porter was working on a book before she died, and Albie Shore was working on the documentary of his life, and then he goes into a coma.
So they all were trying to write a book on their life, and they all ended up either dying of a heart attack, going into a coma, getting pneumonia or toxin. Yeah.
Somebody sure as hell didn't want that story out, did they?
Yeah, this right here, she does a good job.
Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest motherfucker, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning. Just him. I guess Al disappointed you. You know, I speak for a reason. When you see this bullshit motherfucking game with people that you love, that you like, it's too many coincidences.
Too many. You
honeycomb.
Oh. Stamp it.
We gonna get you and your little dog too.
Diddy faced more controversy when he was accused of assault. In the music video for Hate Me Now, which featured Nas, a scene depicting them being crucified sparked outrage. Diddy, feeling it was disrespectful, wanted it removed, but the uncensored version leaked out. In response, Diddy and Nas took action against Interscope Records boss. Diddy eventually pleaded guilty to a lesser charge and was sentenced to a day of anger management. But that's not the only violent incident in Diddy's past. In a notorious event at a New York nightclub, a heated argument escalated into a shooting, injuring 3 people. Both Diddy and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez were arrested and faced charges related to violence and gun possession. While Lopez's charges were dropped, Diddy went to trial, alleging racial bias in the justice system against black men. He was acquitted, but his protege Shine was sentenced to 9 years in prison for his involvement, accusing Diddy of betrayal. Over time,
Thank you so much to the one that just sent the Cash App. I appreciate that, love. That was really sweet of you. Thank you.
more individuals have come forward to corroborate allegations against Diddy.
According to this woman, she says that she's been telling this story consistently for years, but there's been a cover-up. And if we've learned anything from the Cassie story and the recent allegations and other lawsuits, it seems as if Diddy has a pattern of threatening people and cover-up.
Oh, wait. And look at this. This is Cat Williams reacting to P. Diddy fleeing after his house got raided. Let's see what he says.
In the U.S. underwent raids at the beginning of the week, yet his private jet is currently located in a different country, leaving uncertainty about whether he's on board. According to TMZ's tracking data, Diddy's personal jet, managed by Love Air LLC, known for its distinctive black Gulfstream 5, is presently grounded in Antigua, situated in the Caribbean. Recent flight activity shows the jet shuttling between various California airports on Sunday and Monday. It departed from Sacramento Executive Airport on Sunday evening, landing at Palm Springs International Airport about an hour later. Subsequently, it took.
So there's actually a kid that goes, well, he's not a kid, he's a guy, but he actually, he tracks flights, and he's actually been in trouble for it. He tracks flights for like people who are really prominent and stuff. And he was actually talking about tracking his flight.
Took off from Palm Springs and arrived at Van Nuys Airport in the Los Angeles area around 30 minutes later. On Monday morning around 9 a.m. PT, the jet departed from Van Nuys and landed in Antigua. Though the flight data has not yet updated to confirm the landing, it is confirmed to be Diddy's jet. However, it remains unclear whether Diddy himself is on board, as there's no evidence to support this at the moment. Additionally, the situation on the ground in Antigua is unknown. Meanwhile, federal law enforcement agencies conducted raids on 2 of Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami on Monday. Armed officials reportedly stormed the properties, leading to the apprehension of some individuals, including Diddy's sons Justin and King. It's uncertain if any arrests were made.
It did not say Meek Mill's name. Wait. Oh,
Oh, hold up. Never mind. Wait, what the? I forgot. Look, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in intercourse with rapper. 5, that's redacted. Look, 5, he's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. No,
Oh, wait. Fine. Look out, boy.
Did he just say TD Jakes? Did he say
What?
TD Jakes?
I don't know I didn't even hear what he said, to be honest with you.
Okay.
We can go back to this first one if you want to. Here, we'll go back to this one that we were watching first.
And she literally says that he has to end up paying her for that incident. Again, as always, these are allegations. I just want to play what she says for you, because a lot of people are saying she's been saying the same story for a very long time. A lot of it has been covered up, and this is why the public doesn't know about her story.
Hey, how you doing? So, here today about this latest lawsuit with the P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Sean Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call him. Lawsuit that has come out involving the producer Lil Rod. So basically his last 2 lawsuits, or last 2 major lawsuits, the one with Cassie, she made mention that Puffy made her carry his guns into nightclubs and wherever they went. And he threatened her to make her feel like she had to do so. And while there were lots of things of importance, that stood out to me. And I'm going to tell you why. In this lawsuit with the producer Lil Rod, they were both SA'd by him and threatened and physically harmed. But in this lawsuit, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, that's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shine take the fall for it. Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Damn.
In that 1999, December 27th, 1999, Club New York shooting. The bullet, I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got pow-powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time.
Holy fuck.
Even the surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, Puffy, pew pew me in the face. He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he.
Damn. Wow, just wow. Look, man. Money talks and bullshit walks, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
He did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Charisse and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet asking me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to Lil Rod. He threatened him. Oh, you don't think I bust my gun? I shot up the club in Club New York and let Shine take the fall for it. I shot them people. Well. It only took 24 whole years for it to come out. You see this tattoo? This commemorates me getting shot. It took 24 years for him to come out and say it.
Holy fuck. Did y'all know that? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's lucky. She's lucky he hasn't tried to come back and finish her ass off for some, or so have somebody else do it or something. If that's the case, if that really happened, I'm not saying it did, but
Well, that's what I was just thinking. I do remember when the person was shot. I didn't know what the outcome of it was, so this is
crazy as hell, man. Crazy shit.
Wow. Keep going, they say.
Saying it all along, but y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. Oh, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Not only did he pew me in the face, he also set off a course of harassment against me for the past 24 years. When I tell you the things I went through, there was a time in 2017 and 2018 where I got 7 flats on my BMW. 7, the same tire, in a 2-year span. 7. You see this RICO charge that's about to come? This conspiring and pew-pewing up the club and ruining or attempting to ruin my life? As God as my witness, I will not stop until you suffer every single iota of punishment, until I have every second recompense that you took from me. For every tear that I had to cry or my children had to cry, I am going to get $1 million back from you. I will not stop until you pay the price for what you did to my life. And for
holy shit, man.
That's going to be her jet.
Oh, hell yeah. Teresa, man, I'm telling you now, some of the stuff, look, we're going to have to do a live on this because it's going to be some hours, y'all, for real. With all the shit he's been into and all the shit that's dropping, it's bad. It's real bad. There's all kinds of nasty shit in there that he was making women do things with other women and recording them so that he would be able to hold it against them.
Blackmail.
If they ever tried to, yeah. He was having men on men, women on women. It was fucking wild, man. He was these elaborate fucking parties that only certain people were allowed at, of course, like the upper
echelon, so to speak.
Yeah. Lord, y'all want to finish watching this? Yeah, it makes me fucking sick. Yeah, shit. They're saying Jay-Z is going to be next too. They're saying he's on the list. Actually, there's a video that somebody just came up here and dropped about it too. Matter of fact, which was like 3 days ago. Now, this one says, just now, Jay-Z was arrested in connection to Diddy's freak-offs. So it says, hold on, Rap Zone. Just now, Jay-Z is arrested in connection to Diddy's freak-offs. Queen Bee may not be seeing her husband for a very long time. The cops have been all over Diddy's business lately, and in their recent investigations, it looks like Jay-Z is one of Diddy's partners in crime when it comes to engaging in freak-offs. Now the cops have Jay-Z in custody. Things aren't looking good for him. See, I didn't even know that. Didn't know Jay-Z was ever arrested. Did y'all know that?
No.
Holy fuck. How did we not know this?
When did that happen?
It says 3 days a year. I'll turn it on right now. Let's see. It says 3 days ago. Okay, and it says it's from Rap Zone. which is a big ass channel. So it's not some little ass fucking channel that, you know what I mean, is making shit up.
Well, somebody will definitely figure out how to verify this one. Holy shit.
Oh, for
Jay-Z.
sure. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Queen Bee may not be seeing her husband for a very long time. The cops have been all over Diddy's business lately, and in their recent investigations, it looks like Jay-Z is allegedly one of Diddy's partners in crime when it comes to engaging in wild freak-offs. Now the cops allegedly have Jay-Z in custody, and things aren't looking good for him. Keep watching till the end of this video to see just now Jay-Z arrested in connection to Diddy's freak-offs. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity Juicy
and attributed it to his childhood issues. The couple had
follow at the Ice Champ.
Queen Beyonce has always consistently excelled in her professional career, yet her personal life faced upheaval when challenges arose in her marriage. The union of Jay-Z and Beyonce drew considerable scrutiny amid rumors of infidelity. Jay-Z has been heard admitting in an interview that he had been unfaithful to Beyonce and attributed it to his childhood issues. The couple had seemed flawless, but the strains in their marriage became evident in 2014, coinciding with the speculation about cheating. Beyonce's impactful album Lemonade seemed to substantiate the rumors of unfaithfulness, prompting Jay-Z to finally...
Yeah, this ain't very interesting. Do y'all want to go back to the other one, or do you want to keep watching this? Because it doesn't seem like he got arrested. I'm not seeing any
I think this is one of those clickbaity ones because I don't believe he's in jail. I don't think he's arrested.
I don't think he is either. I think quit, Tilly. I don't think he is either. I think this is just some clickbait bullshit going on. But I will say this, speaking of Wendy Williams, she was supposed to do a show on Justin Combs, and she said she got a bunch of phone calls. Oh, yeah, they told her, don't even try it. And I guess Puff Daddy went on there. He goes, Puff Daddy said, you're not going to do an interview on my son or something like that. And she goes, yeah, I know you were mad at me. And he goes, yes, I was. And I still am. So we want to go back to the lady that was shot, or we want to watch this one?
We want to go back to the other one we were watching.
All right, here we go.
All you people out there in the internet and in cyberspace and in the far reaches of my life, or the perimeters or wherever, who always like, she just saying that to get some. Hell, what you got to say now? What you got to say now? I had some youngins on the internet that ain't even old enough, that weren't even alive when it happened, arguing me down, cussing me out, calling me everything but a child.
Oh, damn.
Go check Instagram. It's there. Harassing my life. Harassing me. Oh, you lying. He ain't do that to you. You just want clout. You just chasing clout. What is that to chase clout about? How is that clout chase worthy? It doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess it will make sense in this new generation, but you better believe I will have my say.
Additionally, there have been allegations of and inappropriate influence by Diddy towards prominent figures in the industry. While Diddy is recognized for mentoring artists like Usher, there have been accusations of mistreatment towards him, as well as claims of inappropriate influence on Justin Bieber during their younger years. Reggie Wright is among those who hold this belief.
I believe that they see these spark potentials in them, and and a parent would do anything to blow their kids up. Aaliyah mother settled for publishing rights for allowing R. Kelly to do what he did to Aaliyah. Janet Jackson family did it with the guy from can't think of his name right now, but I think it was the group called Shalamore or something like that. Did it with their family. She got her sister raising a kid, thinking that she's the mama. I'll get too deep for y'all. But those situations has been happening.
There's talk that Diddy hung out with Justin Bieber for about 48 hours when Justin was still a kid. This raises concerns because of Diddy's past involving teenage boys. Justin was only 15 back then, but there's video proof of Diddy giving him a Ferrari and saying he could drive it when he turned 16.
16. Slow down. Let's slow down, Justin. Okay. Let's slow down. Okay? One step at a time. But yeah, the keys is yours. You know, you get 16. You good to go. I'm good to go. Yeah. And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls.
There's speculation that these
He said, let's go get some girls. Yeah, he's young. He's fucking 15-year-old kid, 16. Are you serious right now? Fuck.
Look at how young and innocent he was.
I know. Now look at him, man. Look what the industry
and
done.
knowing what we know, look, that interaction is so gross.
Chewed him up, washed him out, and spit him back out, baby. That's what the industry did to him.
alleged actions might have been aimed at involving Justin in activities that weren't suitable for his age. It's important to stress that young celebrities need proper parental guidance and protection, especially when they could be in vulnerable situations. Reggie Wright had mixed feelings about the whole incident. He has generally gone on record to discuss Usher's ties and understanding of Diddy.
Puffy is a weirdo. I'm telling y'all he's a weirdo. But now that it's out, everybody else can benefit from the stories. But G ain't been telling y'all. That's one thing I give him credit for. He been telling y'all. He ain't been saying no words like I just harshly said it. But, dude, man. Dude, it's gonna come out. Usher, somebody gonna come out and tell y'all these stories. It's just a matter of time when they gonna come out about this shit.
Right.
I told y'all about Will and Dwayne. Remember I told y'all about that shit over 6-7 years on Art the Dialogue channel. Y'all go and read those comments. How many y'all this making up shit?
Additionally, Diddy has faced accusations of sexual assault and misconduct. While these allegations should be approached with caution, they add to the overall narrative surrounding Diddy's alleged behavior. Former colleagues and associates have also come forward, accusing Diddy of inappropriate conduct and questioning his sexual orientation. It's crucial to treat these charges as allegations until solid evidence emerges. However, what's particularly troubling are claims suggesting Diddy's negative influence on figures like Justin Bieber and Usher. There's speculation that Usher's early association with Diddy may have had adverse effects, especially considering Usher's legal troubles and accusations of knowingly transmitting herpes. Similarly, Justin Bieber has publicly spoken about his struggles with addiction and breaking the law, which he attributes to his teenage years.
First time I smoked weed was in my backyard here. Got super stoned, and then I realized I liked a lot. That's when my desire to smoke started, and then I started smoking for a while, and then started getting really dependent on it, and that's when I realized that I had to stop. I don't think it's bad. I just think for me, it can be a dependency. But yeah, first time I smoked, I don't suggest this, but I was 13. Yeah, 13, 12 or 13.
Was there anything that really concerned me? Yeah, I think maybe the lean when he was drinking that. Can I say that?
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything. And it was just an escape for me. I was just young, like everybody in the industry and people in the world who experiment and do, just normal.
Yeah, because the industry fucks these kids up. You know what I mean? Being out there, being at a party and do whatever and hang out and they live the life. You know what I'm saying? They got all the money in the world to fuck around. I mean, it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Their parents are letting them do whatever.
I don't really think those are all normal grown-up things. But I'm sorry to be dumb, but what is lean?
It's promethazine. I'm not sure if I should even be saying it on here actually.
Oh, never
Lil
mind.
Wayne, like the purple drink with the Sprite and the, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm really sorry that I even asked
No,
that.
it's okay. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what, as far, you know what I mean? As far as like
No,
what to say. It's the purple
educational-
drink. Lil Wayne drinks it all the time. It's the drink. The
I had no idea. Okay.
cough syrup. Lean, promethazine, same thing. It's purple. Put Sprite with it.
Growing up things. But my experience was in front of cameras, and
I think when you take somebody very, very young and they start to get horrible, crazy, crippling anxiety and it goes undiagnosed and you don't know what it is that you're feeling, you start to self-medicate because it makes you feel better. Just help you not to feel anything.
With all the success that we've had, we've also had some really turbulent times. When he turned 18, it started bubbling a little bit. 19, what was it, 21? That was probably that dark period.
We didn't speak a lot during some of the times where he was running amok. You know, there were a few times where I saw him and it just kind of hurt my heart seeing him the way he was, you know? So I think I just kind of put a little distance with that for my own sake. It would just go without saying that my position on maybe the path he was going down, but at the same time, just letting him live his life and learn and, I don't know, just do his thing.
I know that Justin knows a good person from I don't even know if anyone was a bad person. It was just kids mostly, but like knows good from bad and knows right from wrong. And he's making some wrong decisions, but I never really believed that that person that the whole world hated so much was who he is.
Usher, on the other hand, has been groomed to be an R&B superstar since he was very young. In 2016, he told Howard that he truly understood what it meant to be famous after spending a year with Puff Daddy at the age of 14.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor
some...
Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it was
Camp.
called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's gonna
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
saying?
went there to see the lifestyle.
His one-of-a-kind education, known as Puffy Flavor Camp, began when a teenage Usher dazzled music mogul L.A. Reid with his musical ability. He was then transported to New York to live with Puffy during the peak of Bad Boy Records, where he learned what it took to truly succeed in music.
I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
So
it was
nobody
crazy.
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say
and-
that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They ain't know nothing about this.
Oh.
I was having a good time.
Even Gene Deal admitted that both Usher and Mace were aware of several of Diddy's secrets.
I remember some years ago, Cameron, he did an interview and he told a story about how he went to Diddy house with mates.
Yeah.
And he fought the in the city.
I think that was crazy. I think that was out of, and then Mace said that was Puffs. I think he said Mace said that was Puffs, but Mace was in the bathroom with it. I don't know what that was all about, man, but that was real weird to me. That's crazy.
Crazy, man. But before we get off of that, right, I remember you told me a while ago that, Mace, he used to live with Diddy, and he know a lot of stuff about Diddy that a lot of people don't know.
Man, there's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff that they know. Can you imagine, bruh? Because
He said, can you imagine, bruh? Can you even imagine? You have no fucking idea, man. You don't even know, dude. And this is Kevin Hart when he exposed the parties. Oh, shit. And they did they got down at some of these parties, boy.
Everybody, first of all, I don't know why all the girls over there and all the guys
Says leaked Diddy party video hosted by Kevin Hart.
over here, if you ain't talking to a girl, then you got to go, because this ain't that type of party.
Diddy's parties have been the talk of the town lately. From Jamie Foxx taking the stand and spilling the truth to 50 Cent swearing off from attending one, there have been mixed feelings about Diddy's wild celebrations. And now it's Kevin Hart's turn in the spotlight. Recently, footage of the comedian hosting one of Diddy's parties surfaced online, and it raised some serious eyebrows.
Oh, and eyebrows it raised all fucking right. Can you imagine, bruh? I could not fucking imagine going to one of his parties. Lord, look out.
So he was essentially like the MC for a group event.
Oh, it was, yeah, there was all kinds of there was all kinds of events. Look, no, not Kevin Hart too. Fuck, all of them. They're all getting named. What is going on? No, not Steve Harvey, not Kevin Hart.
Turns out that all the rumors about Diddy's parties getting out of hand might have been true after all.
I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin, drinking, maybe fornication, man on man, woman on woman, he on she.
Rumors about Diddy's crazy parties have been swirling around for years. The rapper might just be the great Gatsby of this generation. For decades, Diddy's parties have been exclusive events with only the most notable entertainers and leaders bagging invites. As for Diddy and Kevin Hart, the pair has always been on good terms. Hart has been frequently spotted at Diddy's parties, lightening up the mood with his on-point humor. Now, Diddy seems to reciprocate the brotherly love. A little more than he should, though. In an Instagram live with Kevin Hart, Diddy called the comedian beautiful. Even Kevin seemed a little shocked at that one.
Yeah.
I get it. You got it.
You look beautiful. It was a great move.
You know, I
Great
throw that
move.
product in there. I'm a fan of the product. You know, look, if you're using the product, fellas, don't be.
However, Diddy might be switching up the tone now since footage of his secret parties with Kevin Hart was leaked. The footage shows the two buddies co-hosting a party, and get this, they get up to some questionable stuff. Listen to the joke that Kevin makes while Diddy asks people to dance. Seems like Diddy has a certain set of rules for the folks who attend his parties. Here, he's asking people to take off their hats.
Now, if your name ain't Sean Combs, you gotta take your hat off. If your name ain't Sean Combs and you're male, you gotta take your hat off. It's a little bit disrespectful to be in my house with your hat on, okay?
All y'all niggas in here with these hot-ass scuddies on.
Hey, yo, for real.
And get this, Diddy's own son was at the party.
Hold on, where my son at?
The light-skinned dude with the good hair. That's just...
One of them.
Shouts out to Lil Diddy 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Diddy's sons who look nothing like him. It's still in question.
He said, shout out to Diddy's son that looked nothing like him. It's still in question.
We don't really know what's going on. Oh, come on, man.
That little sneak this.
They look young.
Man. Yeah, he does. Look how, he does look young as hell, like 12 or 13 in a party like this.
Nobody want to see that shit.
The 20-minute footage is packed with shocking moments. However,
yeah, I was gonna say, did you see that little picture there, right there? It's got, and another one, Jay-Z in it. Holy shit, Kevin Hart.
The 20-minute footage is packed with shocking moments.
There's lots of people in this picture here.
However, one instance that caught fans' eyes was when Kevin took the party to the bathroom. You can see him surrounded by many girls in the bathtub. However, what's concerning is that Kevin looks like he's putting on a show.
What's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party. Last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. Got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Trey's up here. My nigga Fab's up here. You know, when you have a scene like this, you got to bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tub.
So that's what I call raw dog. You know they got down. Yeah, DJ Khaled. And another one.
Myself, you know, once everybody moves out, you know, just me and the lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type.
During another instance, Kevin takes the party to Diddy's bedroom, and Diddy repeatedly asks Kevin to not get too close, even making the no homo joke. Judging from Diddy's body language, Fans think that Diddy was simply acting for the camera. He didn't want his gay escapades filmed, hence the nervousness.
We want to thank you. Come in. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man.
Now, rumors about Diddy being gay have been swirling around since the 90s. Fans can understand why Diddy might have wanted to stay in the closet since the industry was not as open-minded back then. However, the problem isn't Diddy's sexuality here. It's the gay rituals that involve underage boys. For years, the streets have been talking about Diddy, luring young boys to his parties and forcing them to perform sexual favors, not just for himself, but for his close circle of elite friends. According to industry sources,
Wow.
these rituals serve as a sort.
Wow, just wow. Holy fuck. Holy
That just,
fuck.
you know, we've always heard rumor of this. It's
Yeah.
always been talked about. It always comes up, but nobody's ever had proof before now.
Right. Well, and then people didn't speak on that kind of stuff either.
Oh,
Sort of
yeah.
initiation where actors prove their allegiance to Diddy and his squad in return for fame and money. Back in the day, actor Jamie Foxx was downright desperate to gain entry into these parties. He would follow Diddy around, hoping for the day the rapper would grace him with an invitation.
I'm following Puff, and his parties were like amazing. We were in Philly one day. I fly to Philly, town car, same business, go up. But Puff say this party, Playboy, this party right here, I said, $1.5 million. I said, nigga, what? You spent $1.5 million on this party?
And it seems like the higher-ups heard his prayers. Jamie ended up gaining entry into Diddy's exclusive circle. At one point, he was even in charge of recording Diddy's wild escapades.
Damn, now tell me that shit ain't wild as fuck. And he was having like spending $1.5 million on parties. I'm sure there was all kinds of shit going on in every motherfucking room of that goddamn mansion.
Wow.
I'm sure they were having a ball, you know, having fun, doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know.
I bet it was a grand time. I bet a lot of people had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now Foxx found himself blown away by how crazy these parties would get. According to him, Diddy would blow millions at these celebrations that would be attended by the likes of Jay-Z, the Neptunes, Missy Elliott, and other big names in the industry.
I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing, doing their thing, right? And you know what they're dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D, Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. You know what the demo is? Right. Bum, 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 bum.
That said, not everyone shares Jamie Foxx's and Kevin Hart's enthusiasm when it comes to attending Diddy's parties. Among these names is 50 Cent. Now, 50 has been beefing with Diddy since the 90s. From calling Diddy fruity to downright insulting him, the G-Unit leader has done it all.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January.
In recent times, the rapper stirred up trouble by taking shots at Diddy for his parties. During one of his concerts for the Final Lap tour, 50 went on an unexpected rant, explaining why he never attends Diddy's parties. Apparently, the rapper's parties were not his style, and he felt weirdly uncomfortable at them.
He can hug you from the front and the back at the same time? What the fuck you talking about? I mean, look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this shit, my motherfucking counterpart. Like, it's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. And shit like that is going on. Right?
That said, this isn't the first time 50 has taken shots at Diddy for hosting these wild parties. Earlier in 2023, a photo of Lil Baby from Michael Rubin's all-white party went viral where Rubin and Diddy were spotted hugging Lil Baby from the front and the back. With a knack for stirring up trouble, 50 shared the photo on his Instagram with the caption, "See, this is why I don't go to no party Puffy and them at. What is going on here?
Hell nah. And you know 50 takes shots anytime he can.
Damn.
Nah, baby. See, these are some parties. I'm not going. These are parties I can't attend with you. Okay.
Get off my man. Although it's easy to chalk up 50's distaste for Diddy's parties as that of a bitter rival, Diddy's own proteges don't seem to be fans of these parties as well. Over the years, Diddy has taken several young artists under his wing and mentored them to the heights of success. Usher happens to be one of the lucky few who got the chance to learn the trade from the greatest in the game. Back in 2022, Usher sat down for an interview with Revolt Black News Weekly, revealing the monumental impact Diddy had on his career. He said, being in New York City with Diddy and being around the artists at that time, whether it was Jodeci or Al B, Sure, or even the hit makers of that time, Faith Evans, it was a culture, and I felt like they were ushering me in. He further added, being able to see how artists did it and what was really intended for success, I learned that you gotta grind to get in this industry. I watched that man grind. So every bit of recognition that he's been getting in celebration for his career, I think it is well deserved, and he is an inspiration to me. Back in 2016, Usher sat down for an interview with Howard Stern and revealed that L.A. Reid arranged for him to live at Diddy's house in New York when he was only 14.
I moved to New York City.
Yeah, L.A. Reid. See, we watched this part already where he says he moved there, remember?
Isn't that Babyface?
Where? Back here?
No, L.A. Reid. Isn't that Babyface?
Faith Evans, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige. They know.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you the fuck off like that. It just.
No, I'm trying to figure out who L.A. Reid is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize you was asking me. I'm sorry. Fuck.
That's what I said. Isn't that Babyface?
Well, I mean, he's like, he does records with them. Like,
okay, that's
like an executive, you know.
He's the record.
He's like a record executive. L.A. Reid is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he's well, that's how he's the one that hooked up Usher with P. Diddy. He's
not
like
Babyface. Okay. He's the record.
Oh, are you asking, is he Babyface or does he have a baby face?
I was asking if he's Babyface.
No.
Okay. Got it now. Perfect. He's a producer. Awesome. On the same track with y'all.
I think it's either like Def Jam Records or something like that. He's into like, fuck, I really don't even know, to be honest. I'd have to go look at honest shit.
I'll go down the rabbit hole. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm taking notes of the names as they're writing them. That's why I was like, LaFace Records.
Yes.
I knew it.
And here, Babyface is Keith Brian Edmonds.
Not Babyface. Okay,
and it's Brian
got
Edmonds,
it.
okay? So just so you know. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to hit play because I think we've already seen this part. I was just going to try to rush it for you know what I mean? Move it forward because we've seen most of this, you know?
At Diddy's parties. Denzel Washington.
Oh, hold on.
However,
you know what? I do want to see about Denzel Washington. Uh-oh. Y'all think he was going to the parties or not? Uh-oh. I don't know, y'all.
he was quick to gather himself, and when he did, he quickly grabbed Kevin to shut down the interview. But the damage was done. That said, Usher is not the only one who prefers not to hang out at Diddy's parties. Denzel Washington is yet another name who wouldn't be caught dead at Diddy's place. 2009 was an eventful year for the rapper. He turned 40 that year, and he chose to celebrate that milestone in true Diddy fashion. The rapper blew away $3 million for an epic birthday bash at the Plaza Hotel in New York. The black and white themed event was graced by the likes of Jay-Z, Bono, Young Jeezy, Nelly, Estelle, Rick Ross, Cassie, Martha Stewart, Kim Kardashian, and Denzel Washington. Now, following the event, Twitter was slammed with posts from celebrities speaking highly of the party. However, One person didn't join the after party, Denzel. The actor was spotted leaving Diddy's party, and he did not look happy. Fans think that Denzel looked pretty shaken up. Washington is known for always treating his fans with respect. Yet here, he didn't look like he was in the mood for a conversation. It appears as though the actor may have witnessed some unsettling events at Diddy's party. On the contrary, some believe that fans are scrutinizing the video excessively, arguing that Denzel was merely...
They said, no, not Martha Stewart. Right, Denzel left 30 minutes early. He said, fuck that. Nope. I don't want no parts of that shit. Martha.
heading to his car after a long day. Despite this, it's worth noting that Denzel has never been seen at Diddy's parties again.
Is there anything that you want to talk about that
I want to talk about...
you want people to know about?
I don't know if this story that I have about P. Diddy is a thing.
I love it.
However, Denzel has never revealed what exactly he saw at Diddy's party. Thankfully, braver men than him have taken the mic to pull back the curtains on all the nasty stuff that goes down at Diddy's parties, including Josh Ostrovsky. The American entrepreneur, better known as the Fat Jewish in online circles, had the opportunity to attend one of P. Diddy's parties in Miami, where he has one of his mansions. And let's just say he won't be going back anytime soon. Fat Jew recounted his experience in an interview, revealing that the party was attended by hundreds of people and the place was filled with pretty girls all around. The social media influencer ended up taking ecstasy at the party since everyone was doing it as well.
I'm fucking goblins.
I went to a party on Star Island in Miami where P. Diddy has a private residence. I had no business being there. I was with a famed house producer who was DJing the party.
Sure.
And I will keep his name out of it.
Yep.
And I took a whole bunch of ecstasy because everyone there was taking ecstasy. It was basically me and like beautiful like ethnic models, like just beautiful women who I obviously had no interest in because
that's the big pimpin' video.
That's not my type.
Right. We're gonna stick to Peppa, please.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to Peppa and ghouls from Us Weekly.
Right.
So I'm like kind of stumbling around. It's like, it's all like, my man is telling me that like, every third person is some executive, got behind the scenes guys who I don't recognize.
He said, Lord, I didn't even have no business being there.
That's when you know it's a really good story.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I ain't even have no business even being there.
It's a high-end crowd.
Very high-end. And there's no joke, there's maybe 100 people.
Okay.
I mean,
So far, so good. However, things took a turn when Fat Jew tried looking for the bathroom. According to him, the mansion was built like a maze, and he couldn't find a single bathroom in the sprawling space.
So, long story short, I am on ecstasy, and I'm trying to find the bathroom, and I can't find the bathroom, and I just kind of like go down a flight of stairs, and now I'm in like the inner windings of the mansion, because most of it's going down by the pool.
Okay.
Cabanas and stuff.
Dragon's Lair.
Yeah,
we're getting serious.
So I get lost, and I'm in like just a maze of rooms. Now, I'm looking for the bathroom. I start opening doors. One's like a closet. One's a room. It doesn't have a bathroom in it. Whatever. Every room should have a bathroom in it.
That makes sense.
First of all,
if you're in this fucking
every
dungeon,
room should have,
every house.
Eventually, Fat Jew ended up in a room full of men who were all suspiciously leaning on one another.
So I open a door, and in that room, there are a bunch of men, and they're all kind of like very like Romanesque, like laying about. And, kind of like very like kind of leaning on each other, not really spooning, but like conversationally spooning. Like if you were spooning, but facing each other and like leaning up on your elbow and
like,
talking.
Wait, what? He's looking for a bathroom high on eggs, and he opens the door
and sees men Romanesquely leaning on each other.
Mystery set exposed.
drinking.
Like, how about this? Like in public, watching TV with a bunch of your friends, and you're with your girlfriends.
Right. Yes.
It would be like those guys kind of lounging on their girlfriends, but they're not fucking because that would be weird
they
in
weren't
public.
fucking,
Right.
Like you almost think that they should be feeding each other grapes. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, it was very like
regal lounging.
Very erotic.
Okay. All right.
Heavy erotic.
Yeah, like the drawings you would see of like old Greek
Right,
hangouts.
exactly.
Yeah, I
or like
understand.
a factory woman like laid on her side.
Yeah, it would almost be the prelude to an orgy.
Yes.
Here, his eyes landed on Diddy and Felix the house cat, sitting next to each other closer than they should be.
I open the door and clearly I'm not supposed to be in there. And I look, and who is lounging in my direct eye line? Puff Daddy and Felix the house cat, famed house music producer.
Yeah, no,
are
I-
basically spooning each other. I swear to God, they're basically spooning and they're drinking a glass of Hennessy and they're like sharing it. They're like passing it back and forth.
And everyone's talking?
And everyone's just like talking.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I see them, I'm like,
all men though. There's not
all
one woman
men,
in this room.
all men. And
Yeah.
they're all 100% on ecstasy. Like you can see Diddy's in like white linen being like, oh my God, like rub ice on my nipples.
Right.
You know, like, oh, you're one of my best friends.
Right.
So the minute I make eye contact with him, like a gigantic bouncer comes over and says, get the fuck out. Because a lot of people turned and looked at me because it was very unexpected that like a fat guy with an afro,
Right.
like no shirt on basically, like an open windbreaker, opened the door to like this like
Now, as soon as Fat Jew made eye contact with Diddy, he decided to get the heck out of there. However, he left a mark on Diddy because after the party, Fat Jew and the rapper ended up crossing paths at a press event for a film. Diddy was in the middle of an interview when he locked eyes with Fat Jew. Out of nowhere, he stopped the interview and pointed at Fat Jew in a room full of people, asking him where he'd seen him before. Now Fat Jew blurted out Miami, and Diddy got silent after that.
at a junket for a movie that he was in. Someone is interviewing him. I'm in the back as a friend of someone who was there. I'm all the way in the back. I'm behind a million publicists, a million people.
But you see him.
Well, he's being interviewed on
and
the
then
couch.
you're thinking about it.
Oh, I'm thinking about it the whole time.
Yeah.
By the way, anyone I ever told the story to was like, oh, you're a liar.
I don't think you're a liar.
Everybody was like, you're a liar. I'm sure something happened and they knew I was on Star Island. Like, that was verified by the other person I was with.
Sure.
But people were like, you're a liar. You didn't see them sharing a glass of Hennessy. Like, you didn't see Prelude to like an orgy. Like, this is bullshit. Like, you're being funny. Like,
Right,
that's
they thought he was lying.
So, a couple people said they believe me, but I think they were lying. So, he's being interviewed.
I'm sure a lot of people thought he was fucking lying. You know what I mean? They're like, hell no, you lying like a motherfucker right now.
In the middle of the interview.
KDK said, Queen Bee, it's bedtime. Bitch, we got to listen to this leaked phone call with him and Meek Mill, and then we'll go to bed, okay?
This movie. I mean, I'm sure you can guess what movie it is. I think he was only in a movie.
Right. At least recently.
Yes. He literally stops the interview and he points at me all the way in the back and he goes, yo, you, my man. And everyone in the room turns around and looks at me and he goes, where do I know you from?
Oh, no.
And then I go, Miami. And he goes, oh, true. And we locked eyes again, and he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew that he drinks the milk of other men.
Fat Jew talked about feeling scared after the event. He feared that Diddy would send people to his house to silence him. Thankfully, nothing like that happened. All because Fat Jew made the smart move of documenting his experiences online. So, in case something did happen, the internet would know who to point fingers at.
Are you nervous at all in like a Breaking Bad kind of way that maybe people were going to be sent to your house or something? Like,
100%.
Because I'd be a little
100%.
nervous.
See, now, what I'm doing to combat that is by talking about it publicly on
And then you're,
podcasts
because this will come back.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Because
Yeah.
I'm most safe if I talk about it publicly.
That's so crazy.
Right.
However, not everyone who attends Diddy's parties stays sane enough to tell the tale. Take YK Osiris for one.
You think rapping and singing is a blessing? You're not using God in vain and his name in vain? That's not a blessing from God. Stop saying it's a blessing from God. It's not a blessing. It's a blessing from the devil.
The Florida rapper emerged on the scene as a promising young artist in 2017. Following his debut on the internet, it didn't take him long to be picked up by Def Jam Recordings. However, YK Osiris's stint with Def Jam Recordings proved to be a short one as he only released one album, The Golden Child, under the label. After being let go from Def Jam Recordings, YK Osiris' career kind of took a nosedive. However, that's where Diddy came swooping in. As a front runner in the game, Diddy probably promised to show YK the ropes. However, what fans weren't expecting was spotting YK on a vacation with Diddy in Jamaica. Now, keep in mind that YK was struggling financially during
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
this time. He had blown off all his money and had nothing in the bank, so it meant that Diddy paid for the trip. Things took a concerning turn when YK reposted a photo of a shirtless Diddy on his Instagram with the praying emojis. Now, why would YK feel the need to share a picture of a shirtless Diddy? He was asked about the trip to Jamaica during an interview with The Breakfast Club, and surprisingly, YK found himself at a loss of words. He laughed off the questions and lied that he wasn't in Jamaica with Diddy, but someone else.
Okay, I was with a shawty.
All right, but Diddy was there.
No, he was a whole other different.
Oh, so they just made this up?
Yeah, they made it up. Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he was in a whole other different area. Like he was. Like,
have you ever met Diddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he ask you to party?
Yeah.
Party?
Man.
Unfortunately for YK, fans didn't buy his lies. Following the trip, rumors surfaced that YK was Diddy's boy toy.
The crazy rumor? Yeah. I don't know about the what rumors, right? What, they say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
what was
I ain't
it?
about to say on my.
You and Diddy? Yeah, you and Diddy.
You and Diddy what?
They say he was.
Him and Diddy what?
I'm just saying the rumor.
I ain't never heard this, YK.
They said he was.
How you knew that?
Now I'm about to Google because I ain't never heard this one.
Yeah, nobody would ever say that one.
Oh, yeah.
So here goes Envy.
They said that he said he was Diddy's boy toy.
Yeah, I was in Jamaica with him.
The fact that YK had a mental breakdown on his Instagram a while later didn't help things either. During the shocking footage, he talked about unaliving himself. He even mentioned that he had no friends in the industry, which came as a shock to fans since he used to be tight with Diddy.
Fucking everybody, like, nigga, this shit is not right, my nigga. So what the fuck I'm living for? Like, why the fuck I'm on this earth for? Like, why? Like, Osiris, why you have even, like, this fucking crash? Like, this do something that like, at this point, it's like, why the fuck you on this earth still? Like, why the fuck you, like, why the hell you on this earth? Why? When nobody fucks with you? It's like, you don't have nobody. Like, what the fuck are you on this earth for?
YK also called out fans for praising artists in the industry. In his eyes, they were all devils who had managed to fool the public.
Man, giving you all these stupid ass talks. Oh, this God bless it. What God wants you to do? No, this is not what God wants you to do. You go through all this shit. The devil give you all this money. Go through all this shit to destroy yourself. You destroy yourself. This is not God blessing, my nigga. God don't want you to do no. God don't want you to talk about no sex, money, cars, clothes, and hoes. What makes you think it's a blessing? What makes you think that?
It appears that YK ventured too close to Diddy's orbit and paid the ultimate price, sacrificing his sanity in the process. Given YK's downfall and his close relationship with Diddy, it seems like there might be some truth to the rumors about Diddy exploiting young artists at his parties for his personal satisfaction after all. So whether it's Kevin Hart spilling the beans or Jamie Foxx pulling back the curtains on Diddy's wild parties, Diddy's rowdy gatherings sound like something straight out of an R-rated film. It's an exclusive event for the chosen few. Fans might have turned a blind eye if it were just nights filled with drug-fueled celebrations and endless drinking. However, that's not the case. These gatherings serve as a setting for Diddy and his inner circle to exploit young artists. As more industry sources step forward to blow the horn on what goes on behind closed doors, one cannot help but wonder if Diddy's days of partying are nearing their end. The recent revelations have certainly shaken the ground beneath the rapper. At this point, there's no telling what the future holds for Diddy. Is this where it ends for the rapper? Will more close...
Y'all think it's over with? Y'all think it's over with for him or what?
You know, he has access to a lot of fundage.
Yeah, he fucking does. Yes, he fucking does. All right, y'all. This is the last thing. We're going to listen to this and then I'm out of here. We got to listen to the fucking leaked phone call with Meek Mill, okay?
Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling and
Ooh, child. So it looked like the allegations about Meek being Diddy's boy toy were true after all, because an audio just leaked of Meek screaming for his life when Diddy mercilessly clapped his cheeks. One thing about the internet, they ain't never gonna forget and always come through with receipts, honey. Now, if y'all remember, Meek was exposed for being Diddy's little twink a couple weeks ago, but Meek denied these allegations and even started threatening the people who were speaking on it. Well, it looks like he was running his mouth a little too much because people started digging for evidence, and girl, they found some things that not even Meek can deny. Apart from the disturbing audio of him getting pounded by Diddy, there's also an old song where Meek blatantly admitted to getting freaky with Diddy for a check. Oh, y'all better sit back for this one because we've got a lot to get into here. Okay, so as most of y'all already know by now, Diddy is currently on the run, and he's reportedly hiding in the Caribbean islands after the feds flooded his home and raided it for evidence that they could finally throw him in jail with. Now, both of his sons, Justin and Christian, who were also tied to his dirty dealings, were cuffed up and thrown into police vehicles. Now, while all this was going down, the attention quickly shifted from the raid to Meek Mill after Diddy's ex-bodyguard leaked an audio tape of Meek getting pounded by Diddy during one of their freak-off sessions. The reason why this got a lot of people's attention is because Meek had already been exposed as Diddy's boy toy a couple weeks ago, but he adamantly denied and tried to make it look like people were just trying to emasculate him. The whole time, he really was bending over for Diddy. Like, you cannot make this up. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, a music producer by the name Lil Rod filed an explosive multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Diddy a couple weeks ago for SA. Not only did he incriminate Diddy, but he also name-dropped other people in this lawsuit, including Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian Combs, Young Miami, Usher, and Meek Mill. Apparently, Justin and Miami were in cahoots with Diddy SAing a bunch of girls, and Miami was the one in charge of illegally servicing these girls to Diddy. Rodney also went to expose Diddy for sleeping with some of the men in the industry, and in exchange, he would give them all the opportunities they want in Hollywood. And as you can already guess at this point, Meek was at the top of that list of men letting Diddy slide in for a couple opportunities. Rodney even said Diddy confessed to him that he coerced Stevie J into a freak-off session with the promise of getting Stevie a Grammy for Producer of the Year. Now, this is where things get even messier, because somewhere in the lawsuit, he also exposed Meek Mill and Usher as one of the people that often came to these freak-offs. Rodney didn't explicitly mention Meek Mill and Usher's names in the lawsuit like he did with everybody else, but he gave some descriptions that had very specific details that pretty much made everybody know who he was talking about. Like, he described Meek as a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, and described Usher as a male R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. Now, I don't think I need to tell y'all all this, but Meek is definitely a rapper from Philadelphia who dated Nicki from 2015 to 2017. Usher also just...
Look the fuck out, y'all. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
What the fuck is even going on right now? Right, she goes, my poor husband run to the living room and I catch that ass. Shit.
This is like another Epstein thing.
Good God, yeah, but
just had a very successful Vegas residency, which reportedly grossed over $100 million. And he did, in fact, perform at the Super Bowl a couple weeks ago. Anyway, going back to Rodney's lawsuit, he claimed that he witnessed Usher and Diddy hooking up several times and making out with the girls that Young Miami and Justin would bring for him. Rodney recalled the time where they were partying on Diddy's yacht, and he saw both Meek and Usher messing with several girls. The lawsuit said, rapper Meek on Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls and S-workers. And do y'all remember what I said about Diddy confessing to Rodney that he coerced Stevie J to sleep with him? Well, it turns out it wasn't just Stevie, because according to Rodney, Diddy explicitly told him that he also had hooked up with Usher and Meek several times. The lawsuit stated, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in intercourse with rapper Redacted and R&B singer Redacted and Stevie J. Child, people were being...
Ooh, child, what? We're gonna have to go over the lawsuit. We're gonna have to go over the lawsuit and give it a breakdown. Where's B-Tim? He's gonna have to help us do this breakdown, because holy shit.
Beyond disgusted by the things that Diddy has been doing with Usher and Meek, and they immediately jumped on social media to drag them. Meek started spiraling all over social media and tweeted a bunch of things in a desperate attempt to defend himself, but folks weren't having it. He said, "I would trash any celebrity if they tried a wild move on me. No pics. Literally go crazy on them. That is all. I'm from Philly, man. All my guys always watch me around this wild industry. Every black blog site enhanced that post to make me seem gay. I change laws for our people. I donate millions. They are designed to destroy the image of black leaders. It can't work with me though. You gotta really kill me, and I still will get bigger after death. This guy, not me, LOL." He also got into a huge Twitter feud with DJ Academics, who was only reporting on the news. Like, imagine attacking somebody who's just doing his job. It's crazy. What's even crazier is that it took hours of Meek running his mouth on Twitter before he finally addressed these allegations. He said, "I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky ASS Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog, like they know I'm coming, LOL." After this, people backed off for a while because it was clear as day that Meek was beginning to have a mental breakdown, and they want him to.
Damn, a mental breakdown. And baby, I can't let you up here because your voice, it says, hold on, Sean, hold on. Let's see. Device is not connected. So I can't let you up here because it won't let you say the device is not connected. I'm not sure.
The spiral anymore. That was until Diddy's ex-bodyguard leaked an audio of Meek getting pounded by Diddy. Child, I was shocked to the core when I first heard the audio. Aside from the fact that the voices of the audio sound exactly like Meek and Diddy, it was very disturbing to listen because Meek was screaming at the top of his lungs, and it really sounded like he was in serious pain, but Diddy just kept going. Now, y'all know I can't play the full audio for y'all because it really is that disturbing, but I'ma just let y'all hear a little bit. And again, just know it's very disturbing and very sensitive. Now, the ex-bodyguard in question, who recorded and leaked the audio, made an entire video narrating how it came out. He said it happened during one of Diddy's freak-offs, and he decided to lean by the door to record what he was hearing, because he was shocked to see Meek allowing Diddy to pound him like this. He said Diddy intentionally spiked everybody's drinks at that party, so they would be too drunk and too high to even know what's going on. But he didn't drink, and that's why he was sober enough to witness what he and Meek were doing. Ooh, child.
Champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink, so I was playing that stuff like I don't fucking drink. I smoke. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against his cheeks. I heard the struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy, when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling, like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this shit because I was like,
holy fuck.
Diddy.
Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly. Anytime two rappers or two people in the industry come dressed up alike on more than one occasion.
I mean, do y'all remember that video of Meek in the pool with his slightly curved as if he was trying to ease off some pain while Diddy recorded him and called that man daddy? Diddy kept talking about how Meek was putting in that work. I don't know about y'all, but that video looks like it was taken just minutes after he disrespected Meek in that bedroom.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Somebody reacted by saying, looks like a private pool party. Meek cooling that hole. Another person said, Meek Mill cooling those cheeks after putting in that work.
I'm done.
All I know is I come back around the corner and I heard skin slapping together. I was not fucking prepared to hear sacking ass, sacking ass, sacking ass.
Oh my god! And they have like different leaked audios where he goes off the bodyguard or whatever that fucking recorded. I guess that everybody's calling him a liar. You know, of course, people are gonna say he's lying. You know what I mean? And
I mean,
going off on these shorts and shit. You guys.
My question is,
look, here's one. This is supposed to be leaked audio of allegedly Diddy and Meek. And listen.
all the champagne was spiked, son. Like all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink. I don't.
Do y'all believe this? I don't know. I don't know, man.
No.
He tells it though. He tells it. So if y'all want to go watch it, that's on there. Y'all welcome to go watch it.
I don't know. I think it's. I think I'm glad I don't travel in his circles.
I think his parties were wild as hell.
I bet a lot of good times were had.
Oh, I'm sure they were. Yeah, I'm sure they were.
Well.
Good Lord. All right, y'all. It's late as hell. I was up. Look, we went live late as hell tonight. So
Well,
anyhow, I was gonna talk about missing Caleb Harris.
Okay.
Tomorrow or today or whatever later this when we,
after the sun comes up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go catnap for a few hours or so, and then I'll catch back up with y'all on the flip side.
Sounds good. See you later. Bye.
Talk to you later, love. Bye, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate y'all having a late night hangout with me. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here, y'all. Catch you on the flip side. And no more Susan M. Hell no.